Welcome back to The Good Talk, our post-game recap and Q&A show where we talk about the game that we just played and answer all your burning questions, both Warhammer and otherwise. We, of course, are just coming out of an amazing game between the Grey Knights, brand new book, against the Adepta Sororitas, top tier book. Really, really cool game. John and I just played it. Before we dive in, of course, if you haven't seen that game, we're going to spoil everything about it. So good. Turn back now. You have been warned. So let's spoil it. What a game, man.
It was awesome, man. Woof. It was so epic. I love Grey Knights, man. Yeah. Like, we were talking after the game, and I think they're pretty good. They have the tools to like give a good general everything they need. Mm-hmm. They're so flexible. You can deep strike anywhere, redeploy. It's insane.
Playing all the phases.
Skill ceiling. That's what we call it.
Skill ceiling is exactly. And they're so well rounded as well. They're Marines that they can shoot, melee, and psychic. So
yeah, I think they're going to be really, really interesting to play. And I think honestly, I'm just going to call it now. It's going to be like Sisters, where people are going to discard it at first. Be like, it's not as good. Especially they're going to compare it to Thousand Suns. But then there's going to be players that get really good at it, that they practice it, that they know all the ins and outs. It is absolutely a finesse army, 100%.
For sure.
And there's going to be a few builds and a few players, more specifically, I think, that come out and really shine with it. And this game was like just starting to see the tip of the iceberg as far as like what you can do with it, right? It's super, super exciting.
I totally agree. Yeah.
You know, gosh, it was so wild because
I was everywhere, man. Like, I started going one way and then I ended like another. Like, I somehow touched your back objective at the last minute. Like, I wasn't even planning that until I saw the opening. I just gunned it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, cool.
And I was trying to slow you down. I was like, oh, okay, I'll put Seraphim here to kind of screen you out. But you're like, that's fine. I'll just charge on this turn. And then the next turn, I'll just move. You just moved onto the point. You didn't even have to charge, which was amazing. Just so flexible, right?
Yeah, and it's so great, like, that I can give OBSEC to like my interceptors, right? And they can catch up. They can move with the Dread Knight, and it was awesome. Yeah.
That trait feels essential.
Yeah, it's so great. It's there's a lot of options for Grey Knights. There's a ton of options actually, but there's more that are more situational than others, and then some that are more well-rounded, like the Rites of War version.
And it's a double OBSEC too, so you're always getting value of it. Like the thing with Rites of War is like sometimes it's like cool, whatever, the things died off, I just have troops anyways, but the double, because it's so much tougher.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I had that kind of side objective there, and I had 2 OBSEC units, so I actually had 20 OBSEC bodies, right, on the point, and you're just like, I guess I'm not going for it.
There was nothing I could do, you know, and with the threat of the 3-up invuln, with the threat of your re-deep strike after getting shot, it was just like, there's no way I'm going to gun this guy down.
I was like waiting for the moment that you chose to like shoot like a storm bolter or something. I'm just like, whoop.
Exactly.
You actually played it really well.
You never shot him the entire game.
I didn't forget about it, actually, And he's just too tanky. I was like, it was such a good deterrent, which meant you're going to always have fast-moving OBSEC, double OBSEC. So.
Yeah, my one regrets was that I wasn't more aggressive with him, for sure.
Right, yeah, that's true. Well, you got spooked in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
When the Repentia killed that Dread Knight, like just like that.
Hold on. Back him up.
So mean. But one of the reasons that also I went in there and it didn't go in a different direction was, one, you played intelligently away from the Repentia.
Yeah.
But 2, even in later turns, why I didn't kind of put Repentia into there until a bit later on was because your dang purifiers were also a really scary threat that was also
super
very questionable to remove. We made fun of CP costs a bit there, but it was again like the threat of it, knowing that you could pop whatever, you could have the invuln, you could do -1 damage. It made it very uncertain. I had to throw all the Repentia and Celestine, and then I still didn't kill them. I just got lucky on your leadership. You had 3 guys left, right?
That's right, double ones. Yeah, for them to run.
After not a 1.
I was right though. That even with the buffs, he would be heavily maimed. Even without the ridiculous double 1s on morale. Super maimed. And if you didn't use the strat, you were dead guaranteed. Like by a mile.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
This is true.
2 damage? Oh, yeah.
No,
And I just wish that their strats weren't so expensive.
I don't know why they're so expensive.
Like -1 damage should be 2 CP. I'm into that. Because especially if it's a 10-man. You're like, that's correct. I'll allow it, GW. But 3 CP for transhuman?
So how does it...
It's 2 for 5 and then 3 for 10.
For transhuman.
Or for more than 6.
If we were talking paladins, if paladins were like 2 for 5 and 3 for 10, I'd be like, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know if you can transhuman on them. I forget because
it's called True Silver Armor for Grey Knights. And this is dumb. Like this reasoning. I know you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I do.
They used to be able to do True Silver Armor on the Paladins. That was like their strat. So why would they take that away from Paladins?
Right.
Yeah. It feels weird. It's definitely weird. Yeah, because like the Thousand Suns have a -1 damage only against shooting, so it is more limited. But it's a 1/3 CP strat, and it's squads of 5 versus squads of 10. So you're mega incentivized to do squads of 5.
I know, right?
And it's really cheap, but it doesn't work in melee, which again I messed up on the first game because I was going to use it in chat. I was like, you can't do that, and I was like, oh, that makes it way worse.
Yeah.
So. But I think 3 is too much.
This is experimentation that I don't know they needed to do. I think they nailed it on the 1-2.
Yeah.
And they were just like, but what if it wasn't 1-2 anymore? What if we tried other things?
1-3?
1-3, 2-3?
0-4?
Who knows? We could do anything. We're like, yeah, you could do anything.
Yeah.
But you really nailed it the first time, and you probably should have stuck with 1-2.
It feels a little volatile. Yeah, for sure. So one thing I want to talk about is Saturday we played lots of Terminators with Jesse. Today we played lots of strikes and honestly interceptors too.
Yeah, and the dreads, extra dreads
and purifiers. Like, where are you feeling on units? What do you think is interesting? What do you think is well priced?
Yeah, I think everything's just so good that I took.
Yeah.
I was talking to you about this after the game too.
Yeah,
the purgation squads, the heavy squads, I'm excited about. That I want to still try. We don't have a ton of them, but I wanna get a bunch and try them out. And then more Dread Knights and things like that. I was sad that I couldn't take 4. But
that's all we had. That's actually more than we had. Right? All right, we got to get on it, Bridger.
I mean, no, but
this boy needs his toys.
You haven't played actual Dreadnoughts either. They have normal Dreadnoughts.
Right, yeah.
That are psychic.
We were like, we were talking those up too a little bit. Like the Venerable Dreads, they're so expensive though, is the thing.
How much are they in the Grey Knight book?
They're almost as much, or about as much as a regular, like a Dread Knight.
Yeah, if you think about
like 160 area.
60? And a Dread Knight's 180?
Well, maybe with the weapons. I might be calculating weapons in there.
No, because it sounds pretty, like a Vendread is 140-ish normally, isn't it?
Right. So 20 points to be Psyker. But Vendreads, hitting on 2s. They can teleport all around the board now.
With gate?
With gate.
Okay.
And so they're hitting on 2s in shooting and combat. You can give them a punchy fist.
Okay.
And they're psychic. Like I think it's worth it. I want to try it. 160. It's like a mini Redemptor, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can stack like the shoot and fall back, you know? So you can just like go back and forth.
You can do that on them.
From the train. Yeah. And you can cast it multiple times through Sanctic, right?
So they can all just like walk in and out of train.
That's adorable.
They're like move, shoot, move for the
Oh my
entire
god,
game.
no.
But then you'll whiff one and it'll die.
I know, yeah.
instantly.
Then one will not pass a psychic, and then you'll be in the train.
But like I think they play the angle game. They shoot on like weird angles, but they're las cannons and they're old las cannons, and that's the best weapon you're gonna take with them. So like what? They're not Volkite Contemptors, you know? Like they're they're gonna be expensive.
I like that it did confirm, right? Because it's like, okay, here's Space Marines. They have las cannons. Are they gonna change? Like, no, they're D6. Space Marine las cannons are D6.
Yeah.
That's not gonna change anytime soon.
Still just las cannons.
Yeah. So that was like a small but interesting thing.
But
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm sold on most of the Grey Knight units. The only thing I would trade is like less of like strikes or something I took a lot of, and then like take more toys, like Purgation or maybe Terminators.
You took very few characters for the other disciplines.
That's true.
The Dominus discipline, that's what it's called?
True.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, Dominus is the character discipline.
Nailed it.
Just stuck with it.
I think you should take more characters next time.
I could only three HQ slots, and I need my CP so much. I was really stuck on it, right? Because like Librarian, Drago is a must.
Is he a
the Nemesis?
Man?
No, I don't think
he's
he
not a
is.
Spring
He should be.
No, he's not.
What?
Like I told you, I think I said at the beginning of the game, like I want the brother captain, reroll wounds.
Yeah.
I think he has a strat for +1 cast. In a bubble.
Ooh, that's really good.
So I'm like, I really want to take him, but am I really going to trade a Librarian for 2 spells?
Right.
Am I going to trade Drago? No way.
I mean, do you think Battalion and Patrol?
Right. Yeah. I actually had
get 5 HQs.
The list I was going to send in was going to have a Patrol and Battalion, but then I'm like trading strikes for just one more character. I don't know.
So much experimentation to do.
I want to see it because I want to see Tide of Escalation. You never went into.
Right.
Which is you can recast Dominus discipline, yeah?
Yeah.
What?
It's so good.
It's right? So you can actually recast, if you're in Tide of Escalation, you can cast any spell.
So you're just like Sanctuary everywhere.
Yeah.
Or
Vortex.
Vortex.
Just like, no!
Just Vortex everything all the time.
That's wild.
And I want to see it. I want to see somebody do it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Just see if you can get like 5 vortexes off.
If you have like a bunch of 2-cast characters, you just gate them all into a pile.
Yeah.
And they all vortex. And you're like, have you met my mortal wounds?
Oh my gosh. We have a good point from chat that they have lots of elite characters, right? So like the Banner, the Ancient,
true.
the Apothecary that Jesse ran.
Do they get? I guess they would.
They do get Dominus.
Yeah.
The characters, yeah.
So that's great. And both of those traditionally have been classics. Like just like stupidly good characters that are like not even the main characters. So that's something to consider.
And the Apothecary that you stack with the 6-up Feel No Pain to make a 5-up Feel No Pain.
There's so many builds.
That's a thing?
Oh,
yeah.
They have Iron Hands. The old Iron Hands, the thing that had to get nerfed out of the game.
Right.
They have it. They have a 5-up Invuln Aura and a 5-up Feel No Pain Aura.
But they're also Psychers now.
But they're also Psychers.
Oh,
so like deal with it.
So interesting.
There's so many cool builds that I want to try.
Oh, man.
And that's one of them, right? Like just like an unmovable, like think of like Purifiers with 5-up Feel No Pain.
Yes.
4-up Invuln.
Oh, they're so scary. Oh
Minus
my
1
gosh.
damage.
I'm into it. I think it's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Now, lots of amazing things. In this particular game, though, who would you give the MVP to?
Oh my gosh, dude. That's so hard. And Bridger's even having a hard time.
That's a tough
I
call.
think I know.
The Purifiers were good, but they were kind of like a one trick, right?
Yeah.
They were so scary that they got dealt with
Right
immediately.
away, yeah.
Yeah.
And they did their job, right? Like they survived that first round. They killed 8 Repentia.
They killed 5 Battle Sisters in the first turn. That's your fault, though.
More importantly, they pulled Vol and Celestine to that side of the board,
Yes.
which let you run rampant on the other side.
And
And that was
Repentia.
supposed to be your strong side, right?
That is what gave you the play to come in past all of my stuff and take that home point. You're totally right.
Yeah.
I would also, again, kind of come back to the Grandmaster Dread Knight, put him into contention
Yeah.
for just best teammate, you know?
Best teammate, yeah.
Yeah.
He was cheering him on.
He was.
He watched his,
He's like,
he
"You have
watched his
OBSEC,
friend Dreadnought
get in
die
there."
first round.
Yeah.
on
It's
first
like
turn.
supporting role, best
supporting
yeah.
male actor, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
But yeah, it might be interceptors though as well, because they were just so fast, so
I
flexible.
really like
24-inch move with the psychic spell.
Yeah, with the shunt. Yeah,
That's really far.
I like them a lot too. Yeah.
Adrian, what was your MVP?
Yeah, on the sister side,
I know who I would pick.
Orphan Val.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
totally.
She's
almost
ridiculous.
certainly.
She killed Drago, man.
She killed Drago. She
kills
killed the
everything.
knight. She gave full rerolls to several things, several turns.
Yes.
And was shooting the whole time.
Yeah.
She's just amazing. And I think I should have been more aggressive with her like 1 turn sooner.
Sure.
And then I should have held back with the Penitent Engines 1 turn longer. And just like Penitent Engines hang back, the Seraphim screen for them, and I just hang back a bit because there was a turn where I had the Sacrosanct that killed down to like 1 dude, and then the Penitent Engines was like, and we're here too, and you're like, cool, and then they just got
That
crushed,
is
you know?
exactly how. Guys, we're here.
Yeah,
we made it.
You're just like, here they come. It's like on Sesame Street, and like like there's confetti everywhere, and they're like, here come the Penitent Engines.
It's like Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah, that's what it is. And it's just like, yeah. So they could have waited a turn.
Yeah, You did play your movement phase really well though. Like
Thank
you
you.
were kind of like min-maxing your movement. Like you would move out at such an angle with like Morven Vol or your Seraphim where you could kill something, commit to a side, but also you're at the closest angle to get to like the middle or something. You know? So
thank you. I appreciate that. I love this army, and I'm really excited. You'll be excited to know I'm currently building up 10 Zephyrim to add, which is going to be like chef's kiss. Like, you know, we had the Exorcist because it's cool, but it's not good.
Sisters are so strong.
They're so good.
Like, and they're fun. They have the AdMech problem where they're like really strong and also fun.
Yeah.
And you're like, but I want to.
I know.
I want to.
Yeah. Look, you feel
It's
no
mean,
shame.
but I want to play it. But it's really mean, but I want to play it.
The idea is everyone should be mean. You should be afraid of everything. So we should make more things mean and not less things scary.
Yeah.
On that note, we have
Is it mail time?
Mail to open.
Before we open the mail,
Yes.
we do have some mail super chats.
The mail time super chat might spoil some of the mail though.
do we want to open the
I think
mail?
that's the idea. Do we know which package these belong to?
Well, this is from Traylon,
Yeah.
and I think it was this one. Yes. Now this arrived while you were gone.
It did? And you saved it?
Yeah.
For me?
We were told by Traylon.
Oh, thank you.
So here we go. This is for you. I will let you open it.
Oh, it's got a pull tab.
Yeah, I figured you could handle this.
I can handle the pull tab.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I know what this is, though.
He knows
It's spoiled for me, but it's not spoiled for chat.
Oh, I see.
The pull tab.
Good. You did a good pull there.
Didn't work.
It's out the door.
All right. Okay, all right. Now this was, Trailand asked us. Wait.
Nothing. You good?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Cobra.
Thanks,
So,
Cobra.
Trailand asked us, the three of us first, because at first it was not known to the world. That's how long this has been happening, that there would be multiple Titans. It was just the three of us in the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the
There were only the
time.
Titans.
Before 4.
So Trailand asked us, hey, each of you, like, I want to paint you a model.
Yeah.
And give me some feedback, because, like, I want feedback on painting models. And we were
What's it all
like,
about?
yeah, we can tell you models we want.
We love to
can
give our
also
opinions on things.
Tell you opinions. Yeah. We're talking heads. That's what we do all day. So this is whoa. All right. I know this is a dumb thing to get excited about, but what is these little packing peanuts? They're
all
like
like that?
cylinders
That's
of
so
foam.
awesome.
Get awesome.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Those are classy peanuts right there.
These are
You wanna
really
get in on
cool.
that?
Let me, yeah.
These seem expensive. I hope they're biodegradable.
You know, that might be...
This feels like the kind of thing you would put like in a pillow, maybe.
Does it smell...
It smells good, actually.
Does it smell like plastic?
Is it weird if I do it too? Oh,
Sorry,
it's like...
Trailand.
It smells like a nice pillow, actually. Or like cleaning product. It's nice.
Trailand went out of their way
You're actually not
to
wrong.
send us the models of our choice and paint them. And we're like, ooh, packing peanuts.
Sniffing the packing peanuts.
We're sorry.
These make good earplugs, too.
All right, so Brian wanted a Grey Knight, and he said, any Grey Knight you want.
Yes.
And Trailand said, well, I'll tell you what. There's a Grey Knight character that doesn't have a model. The Brother Champion. Is that it?
Brother champion?
Yeah.
Brother captain
That's it,
commander?
right? No, the champion. It's a
I
champion.
don't know Green Knight super well.
I'm pretty sure it's a Brother Champion,
Yeah.
but it might be some other kind of
Makes
champion.
sense. Brother dash champion. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
A bro champ. Yep.
Some might say.
I'm trying to be serious here,
sorry.
guys.
I'm just seeing the super chats come in for like, what are we watching?
So, there's no model for it, I think.
He's just pulling out packing peanuts.
I'm being careful.
It's literally
handle
one
the
at a
suspense.
time. He's like,
Oh, we need to
like
clear off
nicely
the...
lighting them up.
We need to clear off.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got to do this too. I'm gonna hide these.
We will.
Nobody will know what was on
Yeah.
unless they can see. I don't think it's in the
They're
shot.
gonna
All right. So this is for. Oh, I still
Brother
got it.
Superior.
Brother Superior.
Oh.
Brother
Your
Champion.
sister.
Also known as the Bro Champ.
No, it's the Brotherhood Champion. I was totally right. Okay, so this is a custom Brotherhood Champion model. And
That's awesome.
all right, I pulled out enough peanuts for him to not get broken on his way out.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
What is this?
That's
It's a
awesome.
brother. We just went over this.
No. What? Like, he's on stilts, dude.
So it's on like a painting.
'Cause we can
still.
base it.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
I got you.
So
Okay.
most of the models,
Uneducated.
many of the models that were sent to us,
Yeah.
people were like, "How do you want them based?" And we were like,
Right.
"I don't know. Like we could
Yeah.
base them for you,
Yeah.
so that everything matches," which is generally a good idea. All right, enough with the suspense, chat. You're gonna get to see this beautiful Brother Champion.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, look at that cape.
I thought he flew, dude. I thought, psychic,
Yeah. Wait. there's
psychic
flying Grey Knights?
powers. I need one immediately.
It's magnetized upside down.
That's awesome.
What does that mean? Upside
I
down.
think they're saying you can hold.
He's
it upside
actually. This is actually his
down. Yeah.
upside down.
Oh, does he like just come off the stilts? Does he just pull off?
Oh, that's even awesome.
I'm a little worried to do that. I don't
Yeah.
want to.
This is amazing.
Right?
This is a
It
custom
looks awesome.
What?
Yeah, so it's a custom. It's like a combination of a bunch of things.
model. Sorry.
And
That's so cool.
looks
That's
very
awesome.
cool. I'm
Can
gonna
we
get
see
it
in person too?
a little
yeah.
closer.
Okay, fine. I guess show that to them.
All right, get my ugly.
I
fingers
guess
out of
chat
the
can
shot.
see.
I know. I'm like, I want to see
Oh,
it.
that's not in focus, but
I'm gonna come over there.
this is difficult.
I'm gonna turn
that
down
is in
the
focus.
brightness on that light.
It's a little bright.
It's about to get real dark. And then look at that. It's so finicky.
Look at that sword.
So nice.
Sword.
And look at that banner.
Yeah.
So
Really good
good.
Look at
detail.
that Stormbolter.
I love it.
And then you turn him around and you're like, look at that cape.
I love it.
Look
That's awesome.
at
That
that
trim.
cape. You put a lot of work into this, man. Oh, and he's got like a cool, like a Crusader's helmet. Now that I'm actually looking at
helmet
the
is-
model
yeah.
not through a monitor. So he's like holding a demonette head, which is perfect.
That's sick.
And he has like an actual knight's helmet with a visor that can come down. All right, I'm gonna
It's
switch.
the Indominus. Oh, right. Sorry. It's the Indominus Captain helmet. And it works so well.
No
very
way.
cool.
So
He
well.
drilled the barrels. Did you see that?
Ah,
we don't
well
drill
played.
our we
Well
don't drill our
played.
barrels.
That's amazing.
And that banner?
when you turn it sideways, it looks like a Pokeball.
I was about to say, like, oh, cool. Is that our Brotherhood too?
No, that's it's a specific. I think it is a certain Brotherhood, but
Do you think
the Johto gym is not?
Yeah.
The Johto region.
Did he
gym.
freehand that banner?
So the base of it is, and then I think the icon is a
transfer?
decal. Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks awesome. I love it.
I dig it.
So
And the weathering on the banner looks good
we
too.
do owe feedback too.
I mean,
Oh, that's
I think
right.
we're giving a lot of feedback here.
It's
like,
essentially positive.
There's
feedback.
nothing that sticks out to me that would be like. There's nothing negative that I can
Yeah.
say.
I think
he went all the 9 yards.
From what I
Every
gathered,
yard.
he's starting commissions, right? And he wants to know,
Totally.
would you pay for this, right?
Yes.
Like, would you totally commission
I
this?
would pay for this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the answer is yes.
It looks awesome. So good.
It's like this is something Zach talked to me a lot about, which is like there's always more steps that you can do, and there's diminishing returns as you go.
Yeah, totally.
And when you do characters or like centerpiece models, you keep doing more steps than you would for normal things. And he did like way more steps. I would have
you
stopped
Yeah.
like the number of hours he's put in. A quarter of the hours is where I would have personally stopped because I could not. I don't have the dedication to put this much time into painting like
That's why
that.
you hire someone, right?
But like, it looks amazing, which is wild because with the diminishing returns, you have to keep putting so many hours in, and it just like I can only guess how many hours this one model took, but it looks stunning.
I really like the blue steel kind of look of the armor too.
Blue
It's a
steel.
nice touch. The riddle of steel. I'm into it.
The sword effects look
The
amazing.
sword effect is super impressive because that's not easy to do, and it's really easy to mess up.
And you have to freehand that, right?
That is all freehand.
It looks better in real life than it does in pictures.
Oh, that's the case a lot of time with models too.
Because I saw the sword in pictures, and I thought it looked good, but like not crazy.
Well, that's
but then in person it looks great.
Unfortunately for painting commissions, it's one of the tough things is you have to be able to show your work and photograph it. So maybe work on ways of lighting models.
That's really good.
I have a light box which which you can get on Amazon, and in some ways it's great. In some ways I find just natural lighting to be the best. To be honest, like I go towards a window and I'll try to like hold it over like a nice background, preferably not your feet, and that'll give you like the nicest lighting.
When you're Adrian.
And yeah. What?
When you're Adrian, it could just be your feet as a backdrop. But people will pay for that.
Moving on.
Wrong direction.
The way
Bring
that
it back.
you present your work will help you get more clients. So definitely, maybe that's something.
That's
to
good
work on.
advice.
Yeah. Oh, here's the magnet. Magnet's underneath.
Oh.
Because these are in fact toothpicks.
That makes sense.
I'm into it.
Okay, so that was Brian's model.
Very cool.
And my model was an Ogre Firebelly,
Yes.
which I wanted and I couldn't
Love
find.
it.
And at the time, I took him off his base. That's fine. There's a base in there. But it's just it's a normal base. You don't need to see the base.
great.
I will. Okay, so this is an Ogre Fire. Wow. Look at that Firebelly.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Chat, you'll get your turn.
Yeah.
We need to take a look.
That's so good.
Part of the super chat mentions that he is a Baja Blast Firebelly. He asked me what color the fire should be, and I was like, "Your call, bro. It could be normal fire or it could be magic fire." And I really like that he's a Baja Blast Firebelly
So good.
because he ate too much Taco
I
Bell.
love the yellow mask too. It gives a nice, not quite contrast, but it really pops out. It pops.
gosh,
Yeah.
It really helps that with the Baja Blast juice. And then the rest of him is very natural, which I think is great.
Yeah.
I think some of the gray on the skin is a bit strange, but overall I think like the natural tones with those kind of wild, bright, neon-ish tones works really, really well. And I love this little bug belt. That's so crazy.
Oh wow, that is really cool.
You know, I've never.
It's like an
really
antlion.
seen this model up close. It is like an antlion.
Which I didn't even think existed in fantasy. It's crazy.
Well, there you go.
The true test is when we get Taco Bell and we get a Baja Blast. We have to
This is true.
compare the color,
Yes.
right?
And
of
I
the
have been
Baja
told-
Blast. Is it true Baja Blast?
I've been told it's outside, so I'm gonna go
Oh,
get
it's
it.
outside right now?
Yep.
Oh,
Well, mute yourself before you wreck yourself. I do have to say, while Adrian's gone, I'll just say all the wrong things. So this shows like breadth. So we saw depth on the Grey Knight,
sure.
which was like he can go the distance on one model, showing. Oh man, I should stand him up. showing like
base.
how much time can I put into one model to make him look really good, and maybe like the Grey Knight is his style. Like let's say adversarially, that model looks amazing. So adversarially, we'll say that's probably the kind of model he's best at painting.
Right.
Might be true, might not be true.
This is the complete opposite.
This shows breadth in
Yeah.
that like that's not, he's amazing at painting a lot of different things. It's a totally different kind of model. It's a lot of flesh tones instead of metals, and it's a lot of natural blending. You know, in the smoke, a lot of different materials, whereas the Grey Knight has many fewer materials.
That's what I would say. Yeah, there's a lot of natural feel here, but there's like
looks amazing.
there's metal on the sword. There's the weapon itself. I don't know if that's like a wooden like stave connected to like a stone hammer, right?
With metal bands around the hammer. It's like a bunch of materials. The choice of colors is great. I actually like the yellow mask.
Oh geez.
The face looks good.
Now we have to put the Baja Blast on.
Yeah, you have to color check it.
And he took all the extra steps to pull out, again, just going back to the more time you put in a model, the more materials you can do, you can call out different details.
Totally.
And it looks amazing.
Looks so good.
I'm really happy with
I'm really
this.
impressed.
It's good.
Nicely done.
I'm going to have to work really hard to make my other characters look half as good as this.
Yeah, good luck.
Because now I have one amazing looking character, and then me and Zach are going to have to put our heads down and figure out how to do like a Slaughtermaster next to this guy.
I love it. I love it.
He's so good.
Well,
and
awesome
now
work, Traylon.
we can read Traylon Super Chats. So
Yes, we can.
For mail time.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you, Traylon. Mail time. To be honest, I don't know Ogre or even AOS very well, but Baja Belly is Taco Bell themed, so Bridger will probably enjoy it no matter the rules. This is true. Also, his rules are kind of cool, because he's a different wizard with different spells. So he's not a normal Ogre. They're like outcasts.
Yeah.
Because like the dude breathes fire. You can't have them just hanging around.
Yeah.
So they don't get the normal spells, they get their own spells. So they get like a flame cloak, which is like the old fantasy flame cloak. And then they have like a fireball. Like they have 3 spells that they choose from.
That's cool.
And so it's actually kind of cool to have them to get variety in your games, which is why I'm very excited to have them on the table. I also, man, I'm still assembling all these man-eaters.
No, you're still working on them.
I've glued nothing together.
Yeah.
Because I have like 27 man-eaters.
Yeah, and you're just cleaning everything.
I'm just like trying to get all the.
At least, I mean, you're doing it right. Like you've come a long way since you know.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
true.
And that's another thing that I should mention here. Nothing broke off. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of fiddly little, like there's a man-eater who has like a beard with skulls on the end.
Yeah.
And the skulls just break off.
It's resin too.
And they have a bunch of little knoblars just hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And the knoblars break off. Like, these models are hard to keep together. Ogre models in resin, hard to keep together. And looks amazing. You nailed it. Nothing broke.
Well, that's the key. You know, the key is these.
The peanuts.
The
Lovely
cylindrical
tiny
packing peanuts?
Yeah.
All right, Traylon's second question.
Where'd you get these packing peanuts?
No, that's our second question.
Our question to you.
That's our first question to him. The time has finally come. Grey Knight's HQ slot is valuable, but a cheap Brotherhood Ancient with Fight First and a 6-inch Intervene may be good.
There you go.
There's his name.
There's the Ancient.
Nice.
Oh my God, it was here the whole time. It's not a bro champ after all.
It's not a bro champ.
It's an old bro.
It was probably in chat the whole time telling us it's not a bro champ.
Love it.
Man, we gotta find a solution to this whole camera right in front of chat for me thing, because
I consume just
I
fine.
can't.
No, I know. We guys have to
Can't
work
read
it
chat.
out.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, that was part 1 of 6. How much mail time do we
We
have
have a
left?
lot of mail time. Also, Taco Bell arrived. So thank you, Cobra Commander. We appreciate it very
Thank you,
much.
Cobra.
Thank you, Cobra.
The delivery guy was very cruel, I will point
He
out.
was?
He put it like just out of reach of like if you put your toe on the door and you stretch all the way, you could like barely not reach it, and the door locks at night. So it was rough out there, man. I'll tell you. I had to work to bring back food to you guys. But
I
here you
was
go.
very tempted at Charity Hammer to tell the address to one person to send me food.
Oh yeah.
I held strong.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
Didn't tell the address to anybody.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we do have more packages.
Oh, before you're opening that, I have more mail time that's mail time than I brought
Oh. Well,
from Charity Hammer.
what?
So
That's wild.
Mail on mail.
You want one of these?
I'll take a drink.
That
right
is
now.
the wise choice, my friend.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was like,
Keto Crew.
I thought about it.
Wanted to hand me his Titan Watch submission.
Yes.
And he came all the way up to Charity Hammer to give it to me. And then we had a nice lunch. We chatted for a bit. It's good to see him. It was a nice primer for when I will have to meet real humans in the real world.
Did you do a good human?
I tried. I don't know. I feel like I did an okay job.
I think we should ask Kiddo.
Yeah, we should ask him.
See how he did.
If
1 to
I
10.
presented myself reasonably as just a normal human.
Yeah.
I did what I could. But this is Kiddo's submission to Titan Watch. This is 3 Outriders.
Oh my god.
Hey.
And he was a little cheeky.
Yeah.
They have Heretic shoulder pads.
Oh.
So
They're Dark Angels?
they're different. So one of them is a Night Lord. One of them, this is not Dark Angel. This is Alpha Legion.
Alpha Legion, yeah. I see the...
Yeah, with the
I
Hydra.
see.
That's Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
One of them is Night Lords. I think this one. With a skull with wings. Is that? Yeah, and
Night
lightning.
Lords.
That's Night Lords.
Yep.
Yep. And then the third one, I forgot. So we're going to look at it and figure it out. It's a white skull, like a Punisher skull,
With
on a
Batman?
black background.
This is Iron
Iron Warriors?
Warriors.
Yeah. Can you turn the models a little bit so like it's facing...
So cool.
So we can see the shoulder
pads?
pads?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Wait.
Well, also
this
Night
one?
Lords is like Kiddo's thing. Remember, we got the stickers, and that was
Yes.
the icon,
Yes,
the
yes.
logo. So this looks amazing. I love it.
They
actually
look-
really needed more
awesome.
Outriders.
They
too.
look great.
Really bothers
That's a
me
good
that they're going
idea.
backwards.
Well, but we're going to go
Heretic
backwards so we can see the
chapters.
shoulder pads.
That's true. Heretic shoulder pads. I love it. You know what? I think you're the first to send in a Night Lords, an Alpha Legion, and an Iron Warriors
For Titan Watch?
for Titan Watch.
Yeah.
They look
But
awesome,
hey,
Kiddo. Really
I'm into it. You know, there are loyal heretics,
Well,
right?
that's the thing. Well,
I think there are.
that's a tough question.
I think there
I mean, that have like gone back, or they stayed. I'm pretty sure the ones that stayed loyal just.
died.
By this point, they technically have, but there were like sections of the Emperor's Children, like all the that stayed, and I don't really know what happened to them in the long term.
Okay.
It's like a good question.
I don't know. Well, we figured it out. They're here. They joined the Death
They're
Watch.
here. They've been in Titan Watch.
That's where they go.
So what do you want to open next?
This is a lot.
My burrito.
Well, you did that.
Oh,
That's done.
but you can do the next one.
No, I did the first one. John, do you want to grab
yeah.
a package?
One that doesn't require...
Oh, we have Taco
There you
Bell.
go.
I
This one's
should
from Cobra Commander.
indulge
Hey.
in Taco Bell.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Indulge. Please indulge.
They kept ordering this like normal human food at Charity Hammer.
Oh.
And like it was good food, and I really appreciate Colin and the support staff for feeding me. Mm-hmm. And I did enjoy the food.
Wow. There's like several parts to this.
It wasn't
excellent.
Taco Bell.
There's
all I
a
have to say.
thing.
We like to encourage the gamer
Oh,
stereotype.
hey, this has my name on it. Cool.
Oh, dang.
Actually, I think I know what this is.
Like their town did have a Taco Bell in it,
There's also
and at no
basics.
point did they order Taco Bell. It really confused me.
That is very strange.
Because they were ordering food for a lot of people and paying a lot of money,
Yeah.
and they could have just ordered Taco Bell.
So we got like several parts. Faces. Cool.
Very nice, very nice.
Maybe you guys can help me with this one, or...
Like with this,
or
you need a
not.
knife?
No.
Can we trust you with a knife?
Won't see the bag.
This bag has my name on it. And it is elf ears,
Nah.
because I'm the elf player. I love it.
You gotta put them on, John.
You had to put them on.
Right now, you have
Yeah,
to put
yeah,
those on.
right? This is super funny. I want to like, we're trying to, this might be my Halloween costume. Who knows?
Oh my gosh.
How do
You
I,
have to wear
how
this
do
every day.
elf ears work?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Is that?
I think
No,
that's
other
upside
way.
down.
You have it backwards.
Oh.
Do you know
Put
what
that on your
elf
other
is?
ear.
Oh, wait, what?
That
Other,
way.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
How do you?
Oh,
No. Well,
no.
Almost.
It's like,
More up than back.
Oh,
you want it
geez.
more up.
oh, ooh.
Yep, like that.
There we go.
Oh,
You
geez.
figured it out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's
They're
so
like
good.
epic, dude.
They look so good.
Is it like lined up with my ear and everything?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So good.
I might have to wear this the whole time.
You literally look like an elf.
I was considering, yeah, like it's more of a Dobby thing going on.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
I don't know, I'm getting vampire vibes.
Vampire vibes.
I've put together a lot of flesh eater cords, and you're looking a bit
It
ghoulish.
could be like World of Warcraft elf.
there's a second pair.
Oh, nice.
Well, I don't play Eldar,
I don't
so
know. These are like bat ears.
oh, maybe they're for my flesh eater cords.
Maybe they are.
I'm gonna, like, this might be something. I hope I'm not opening
You
someone
should-
else's.
You should cut the tape.
Cut the tape?
You'll struggle with it. Oh, no, he's just better at it than me.
It's really not that hard.
You figured it out. Well, that was round one. He has another round to go.
Oh,
we burritos?
jeez.
We do have burritos.
Cobra, if I'm opening someone else's
I
thing,
did it backwards also.
let me know.
I made fun of him and then I did it backwards.
Oh, looks like, who would have thought?
Is it more ears?
Yeah, the ears
What?
for everybody.
Bubble wrap the ears.
How thoughtful. This might be Titan Watch, I don't know. You guys want to pick one?
Good.
Here you go, Bridget, that's one for you.
For you, sir.
Okay.
Excellent.
Now the bases
They
make sense.
do appear to be Titan Watch.
I'm excited. Now the bases make sense. I was going to put the ears on them.
Why do people send us things when this is how we respond?
Oh, I'm really careful.
Oh, jeez. Now there's a lot of tape on this one.
Yeah, you gotta cut it.
There's more layers than you think, I'll tell you that.
No, I cut one layer. Ooh. Look at that guy. You're gonna need a knife.
Yeah?
Whoa.
You're not my dad.
Oh my gosh.
Golden Marines look so
Dude,
small, right?
the shoulder pads.
The shoulder pads look
these
amazing.
are vets? Nice.
They're Cobra Commando. They're
Oh, yeah, the other, yeah.
So perfect.
I first saw the
Titan Watch shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Titan Watch, yeah, and it looks sick. Like I don't know how he.
That's
I guess
amazing.
that's green stuff.
I think it's a print.
It's a 3D print.
People
really?
have prints floating around. It's nuts.
No way. Oh, you actually put the ears on.
Yeah. Does it work? This is a good look.
They gotta work. You gotta fold it over your. It pinches your ear. That's how it stays on.
But yeah, the other shoulder pad, Cobra.
That's so good.
They look really cool.
Oh my gosh.
How did he?
Well done.
How did he do that?
Is it by hand?
Tell us.
No way.
Is it the stencils that
Cannot
that
be
made
by
for
hand.
him?
But can you make a stencil that's small? That would be a very finicky stencil.
Be very finicky. I don't remember what happened.
I don't know how he did this.
Well,
Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to put at least one of?
Nah, we're all just. It's gonna be a shot of us.
crowding around looking at these tiny things. That's nuts.
Oh, will he stand on a turntable? Not quite. He's a little forward heavy.
John is an Eldar, confirmed.
Will this guy stand on a turntable?
It's true.
Oh, that guy stands. All right, do we have another one?
Do we have bases, but we don't. They're not like.
Yeah, we'd have to glue them. We don't want to glue them until we have to.
Oh, will this guy stand? Yes. Okay, 2 of 3 standing. I'll call that a good track record.
Yes.
Decal.
Super impressed.
Old Marines, huh? They're like.
I'm really excited. We have some veterans.
I forgot how small they were.
yeah.
Old Marines. They're like
Yeah.
shockingly
Well,
small.
also without the bases too, because bases do so
Oh,
much to add
bases do
size
make
to
them
a
look
model,
bigger.
You know.
True.
So.
But like for real though.
Cobra says they're decals.
Oh, okay. They
Look
look
at the size
amazing.
difference.
I think it's got a
right?
bike.
Wild, right?
Okay.
GW's just like over
That's
the years
true,
they've just
yeah.
been making things bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is hard evidence. This is like
You've never actually looked
this
at
is
it.
the
This is the moment.
the cream egg, like we just have 2 next to each other. We're
Yeah.
like, wait, these aren't the same size.
So good.
Okay, but for real though,
Yes.
are we critiquing all Titan Watch? Should we be?
Only if they wanted us to. No.
Cobra, do you want us to say nice things about your
digging
model?
someone-
Traylan specifically asked us to, so
I don't know if Cobra wants us to say nice things about his model.
they look great. I know we said nice things.
They're decals. That's how he did it. That makes sense.
Didn't you respond to him telling us that?
Yeah, just now.
Okay,
I just did that.
like, you reached super chat. That's all I
All
got.
right, Adrian, it's your turn. Making fun of me for.
Oh, at least you gave me a bag too. All right, so this one, this is from CP Guy.
Nice.
This is for our Grey Knights.
Where's the rest of the squad?
Oh, it's.
You just
we
didn't
we
open
have a
them?
little pile here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you just gave up, I guess. All right.
That's
All right, John.
good work ethic, huh?
I mean, do you? Okay, fine.
No, you're good.
It'll give me something to do.
Okay.
When it comes around time for employee evaluations,
Oh,
we
jeez.
know what to say.
Didn't
Yeah.
open the bubble wrap fast enough.
Yeah. Could do better. Could apply themselves more. Oh,
Wasn't
there
that
it
on the
is.
pull tab?
I found. I think I have done worse so far out of all of us.
That definitely
on
had
the
a pull
bag
tab.
test. No, it doesn't have a pull tab. It has a little green section that's easy to pull tab.
I definitely took the easier one.
All right.
Ooh, there's a note.
Here's a note. Cool. I appreciate this. Can read on stream.
Excellent. Thank you. Please, everybody wants us to read it on stream. Do
Yes.
that.
And I can read it with little to no effort, which
That's good.
would not be the case if I wrote this. Hey, TTT. I hope you love GK as much as me. That means Grey Knights.
Hey.
Here's my favorite model I've ever built, made by DMG Studios. Jeez.
What is?
Your very own posable GMDK.
Oh.
This is insane. I can't wait to see him on the table. What is your favorite Brotherhood, fluff and comp-wise? I also play Death Guard and would like your opinion on what to take. Love or Lock? Oh, yes. Lord of Virulence or Lord of Change. Cool. With hulking physique. And which is more competitive? CP Guy. Well, thank you so much, CP Guy.
Awesome.
Favorite Brotherhood? Ooh. I'll be honest, I don't know the Brotherhood lores very well.
Didn't they just like make it a thing?
No, I think a lot. I think they existed before, just like the
Dark Angels?
The Dark
That was a thing. Dark Angels, you don't remember that? We had a whole...
Yeah.
People told us the Dark Angels had like different chapters and circles and stuff, and we were like, no, they didn't.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. They're like, what about the Fire Dark Angels?
Yes,
The
right?
Fire Nation. And you're just like, what?
What?
Yeah.
No, it's a thing. Dark
Angels.
Angels
The Raven Wing.
were split a lot.
There was like 3
Really?
more wings, basically.
There were a ton.
Which is super cool.
And they were very different.
Yeah.
And then they all died.
There's literally like a Fire Wing.
Oh, jeez.
Because everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah. These are facts.
I'm trying to remember. There was. I'm ignoring you. There's a few that have been like this, like the plague companies. I think existed to a certain extent, and anyways, there's a few that we continue to see.
So he asked, what is our favorite Brotherhood?
Yeah. But if we don't,
I don't know the
we
background.
don't really know them
yeah.
fluff wise, but competitive wise, because he also wants to know that. What are you feeling right now?
Well, I can give a fluff answer. The one's all about vehicles. Pretty great.
They go
right.
vroom. Yeah, facts.
That's
yeah.
what we played today, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
vehicle.
the sword bears.
Yeah.
Super good. They get the +1 to wound for vehicles.
Yeah.
I just love
shooting at a thing.
the
They're
concept
awesome.
of like dudes piling out of a transport.
Yeah.
Super cool to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
If you want to run like Land Raiders, which are kind of
not very good.
yeah, they're a spicy pick.
Yeah.
If you want to be cool.
The ability to move a Land Raider massively
Oh.
improves its value.
Wait,
You could always do that, but you can't do it anymore. I think.
Wait, because
it
the Land
co-op
Raider
now?
can't be a psyker.
Oh, because now the spell moves yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do it before.
I'm trying to like
Yeah.
headcanon that. And
Sorry
I'm just
to
like,
also spoil more stuff for you guys, but someone was saying in chat earlier that Tide of Escalation lets you repeat the Brotherhood spell, but that's it. Not the whole chart.
Oh.
Yeah. Which
This is
I know, I'm just spoiling
Our
all
dreams
the
are
dreams.
crushed
I'm
now.
sorry.
is
Look
why
at
you
this
shouldn't
gun.
listen.
It's awesome. I think we're going to have a lot of turntables. So it's a 3D print of a custom.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's so
Oh my
sick.
gosh. This is
And
like this is the size it should
big
be.
hammer.
It's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
So we'll have to put the pile onto the turny turn. Jeez.
I can do that.
I love the
Load me
scale
up.
and the style of this thing.
I love how
Absolutely massive.
it says Finn.
Is it safe for me to touch and then eat? Probably, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
I hope so.
That's fine.
Because I will continue to eat
Don't
regardless.
lose any
Awesome.
bits in the couch.
I know.
You cannot stop me from eating after
Yeah,
this.
well, these ones we'll keep in here. So go ahead.
Finally, we have a 4th dread. We did it.
We're gonna have to give Jesse his back soon.
No, I can't work under these conditions. I need at least 4.
4. Yeah, he was like, "You guys only have 3? What?
Like, what are you guys doing?
What are you doing?"
How am I supposed to run this?
Oh my gosh! And then here's the torso. Oh,
I was trying to pose them all.
so that was all the bits. Here's the actual body.
Yeah, you just handed me like mostly
wow.
a pile of bits.
Sorry.
Whoa!
So that's 2 pieces, but that is a torso.
It's like a crystal.
So that's the cape as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Little
is using
drape.
transparent resin to do the print.
Wait, but I have a cape. How do you also have
there
a
are
cape?
2
these
here.
Are, I mean, it's not a cape. It's a.
Oh, it's a tabard.
You telling me this is not a cape? Because this is a cape.
That's a
John.
front tabard.
I mean.
And this is a butt flap.
Oh, this is like a loincloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know the right word. I was gonna make up something that wasn't.
Looked like a cape then.
Butt flap.
All right, I think that's all the bits.
Yeah, there's
put the
more
head
here,
on.
guys. But go ahead and
head's
show
kinda
them
cool.
what we have.
I made a diorama, kind of. Not really.
So it's fun for you guys to see.
Look at that cool crystal plastic.
Really, really cool.
And he has the right guns too. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true. So cool.
So, John, favorite comp Brotherhoods?
Like realistically, what would you play?
I saw this in chat too while I was going. The rapiers are super
Rapiers,
cool.
yeah.
I wanted to play them, but Jesse took the
to
lead
it.
on that one. But yeah, there's a lot of mortal wounds. Like if I get a bunch of falchions, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just stack, like you can get the ancient +1 attack. You can stack attacks on them. and then just fish for wounds, hammerhand to fish for 6s, and just mortal wound it up.
That's so good.
Yeah,
very cool.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. And then lastly, for Death Guard, Lord of Virulence, Lord of Contagion with hulking physique. Which one's more competitive?
Lord of Virulence is the one that looks kind of more like a Demon Prince, right?
Yeah.
And Lord of Contagion is the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Lord of Contagion.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Lord of Contagion is much better, unfortunately. Lord of Virulence is super cool. The Lord of Change is for sure the more competitive
Lord
option.
of Contagion.
Contagion.
You said change.
Lord of Contagion.
Which, unfortunately, is another actual model.
Which is also pretty competitive.
True.
Wasn't wrong.
So yeah, in case you were wondering.
Well, you'll see me with the Lord of Change on Saturday.
On Saturday?
Lord of Contagion.
That was amazing.
I love John's elf ears.
They're so good.
It's like, yeah, it's hard not to see.
Oh my god, it works so. You look such like an elf.
You
I feel
do
like
look
I just
like
look
an
like a
elf.
hobbit now.
Well, you have hobbit ears, that's why.
I'm just the house elf of the Titan studio.
You're quite elegant. I feel like you look like a D&D elf to me.
Oh yeah,
You know,
sure.
like they're very tall.
Aw.
Yeah,
you.
it's
That's
actually
a
it's a
compliment.
good thing.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you look good. I like it. This is crazy.
Who has
I
the
already
next
saw
one?
Mel's thing. She was like, "So will Adrian eat his salad that he brought, or eat the
Oh,
Taco
geez.
Bell?"
Yeah.
And I was like, literally halfway through my burrito when I saw the comment. It's like,
A lot of Mexican food for us
How am I
today.
trusted with this?
yeah. I also got Bridger's Chipotle for lunch.
I know. He delivered it to the wrong place.
I feel like I should shout out Chipotle for this because they deserve it. I went on the app,
Yeah.
didn't look at all, just ordered my normal thing, and then saw that it was delivering to the office. And I was like, I can't. I'm not going to drive like 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back to pick up. Like, I already paid $10 for the delivery.
Yeah.
For me to then drive farther than it would have been to Chipotle.
Right.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
So they have like a little pepper you can chat with.
Yeah.
Because everybody has a thing
pepper?
you can chat with now.
Oh, like a.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I chatted with the pepper for a bit, and the pepper was like, you need a real person. So I talked with the real person, and I was like, hey, I delivered my food to the wrong address. And they were like, yeah, we can just refund you.
It's awesome.
And that was it.
Wow.
We were done in like 2 minutes. And I reordered my food to the right address.
And I got lunch.
And you got free lunch. So shout out to Chipotle
Whoa.
for being real.
I'll totally eat the salad tomorrow, Mel. Unless
guy's-
Bridger messes up again.
This guy's awesome. I really like the edge of highlighting on this.
Oh.
It's super clean too. I love.
Do we know who this is from?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good
Oh, we
question.
should.
It's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Don't dox them.
I
No
made
flash
sure.
camera.
I made sure not to cut this.
Let's just put it right on the glam cam.
This edge highlighting is dope. Oh my god.
I did. What do I? I think that's. It might be.
Palos Gaming.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks.
Palos Gaming. Oh, that's the IG. Duh. I'm like, wait, is this like a store?
Yeah.
It's just Instagram.
This is
Yeah.
so good. This is the kind of edge highlighting you want to do on black armor. It's really tough to do.
Ooh, look at that freehand Titans logo.
Yeah. It's pretty sick.
And there's more too.
yeah,
But
the
wait,
edge
there's
highlighting's
more.
good.
There is some guns.
It's so subtle, but it's like digital. It's like little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm really
it's
into
done
it.
with a blue, which is a really great way to edge highlight black.
Yeah.
And it makes you can see the textures. It's not totally flat.
spare
This is
helm.
really
Cork,
good.
too.
How did?
Oh my gosh. They spoil us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by this. So good.
Oh.
Oh. Yes. Oh my gosh. And it says Titan on the.
Wait, really? I
No
didn't even catch that.
way.
Yeah. What? It says Titan.
How do words get that small?
How do words get that?
How did you get a shrink ray for your words? No,
That's
I
nuts.
can't even. My eyes
Right?
like don't even focus. Hold on, I gotta. Maybe my vision is going. That's really hard to look
didn't
at,
even
right?
catch that.
Super tiny.
Hard to read.
Super impressed. Which, by the way, how have we not talked about the fact that the Grey Knight's planet is Titan?
Titan.
Titan.
Um.
So good.
Wow, look at that guy.
Looks amazing.
He looks awesome. I see people in
Welcome, White God, to Premium. Thanks for
Welcome,
joining
man.
us.
chat
Thank you.
talking about Chipotle.
It was probably the Chipotle that made you become a premium member. So,
Well, you know, we speak our minds. We're really
we're good. We cannot be bought.
we
Except by
just
Taco Bell.
we're just real with y'all. You know, we just say whatever we're thinking at the time.
Yep.
All right, there's 2 boxes left. There's a big box and a small box, and I'm gonna go for the big box.
All right, sounds great.
Hopefully, it's something big and fun.
Just yep.
Oh, sorry.
Nicely, bro.
Do this safely.
That was
you.
yeah, good idea.
You never know.
Yeah.
With me and Bridget.
Titan watch. Is this the? No, it's not the Sephora one. The Sephora one. Maybe give me a good chuckle. It's a Sephora box and it's crossed out. It says no.
Yeah.
Titan watch. I'm like,
Mel,
yes.
yeah, Mel was like significantly bummed out.
She's like Sephora. I'm like, no, Titan watch.
All right, so
I resonated very much with that box. That happens all the time in our house.
this is from Loose Grip Gaming.
Sounds great.
And I love that they put Titan Watch all over the box.
I love it.
All over.
Got me very excited.
Yeah. Got me stoked.
All right, let's take a look. Ooh, it is something big.
More wrapping stuff.
Wait, what is this?
Oh dang.
Loose Grip Gaming. Are these playing cards? Open that.
Oh dang. Yes, sir.
All right. I'm pretty confident I didn't break anything.
That looks like.
Is this your card?
That is my card. How'd you know?
Wait, what the heck are these?
Are they playing cards?
Oh,
Are they stratagems?
what the heck?
What is it?
Well, these are like lands, I guess.
Whoa!
That's crazy. But then Maze of Ith, Cavern of Souls. Do you
They're
know those cards?
they're altars for Magic.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
these are
those.
lands.
And I'm gonna use those.
Yeah, here. These are beautiful.
Because I need those.
That's so
Nice.
cool.
Some of those cards that those are altars of are very expensive.
Really?
Well, because
Soul Ring.
well, that's not. I mean, that can be
It's
inexpensive.
in the
but
game. Oh, not expensive.
It's
yeah.
generally not expensive, but
So
like
sick.
I don't think you can get Maze of Ith for like
Yeah.
under $10.
You'll get the most use out of this. This is awesome.
I will.
This is sick.
Use them a lot.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Are they like normal card thickness? Yeah, they have a weird texture, but once they're in the sleeve,
that's
it'll be
why I
fine.
was like, I think it's the texture that's making me feel like they're different. All right, all right.
That was just like an add-on in the box.
Yeah, right.
That's probably what Loose Grip Gaming sells.
Yeah.
So if you want Magic cards that aren't Magic cards, but you can play with them as Magic cards, Loose Grip Gaming, that's my guess.
I'm into it.
This is a draw pod, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell from the wrapping.
Right.
The shape,
Whoa.
it's so clean.
Right.
All right,
You know,
gotta
I've
be careful
never
because
thought
it's not glued.
about Death Watch drop pods. Like this comes from the Ultramarine.
Oh,
Dude.
that looks
crazy.
so good. I was taken aback by
You
that
were
door.
right.
That's
I was
amazing.
like, I was shocked.
That's so great. Oh my gosh.
All right,
you need to
hold
clear
that.
this. This is amazing freehand.
Yeah, don't let me hold it.
Oh my god.
I didn't know so many people in the world were so much better at painting than I could imagine.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
He
Is
looked
there stuff inside?
So first of all, it's magnetized.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna hold it over
All right,
there, and you
all
guys
right,
can
all right.
see. You want to switch to that
We're
camera?
gonna glam cam it. And be careful because the focus on the glam cam is strange. Looks so good.
You're gonna have to zoom out for this one.
gosh.
Because it gets real spicy. This is magnetized.
I'm excited.
What's in the box?
Oh, the reveal!
Oh, it's so crazy.
Oh, the
you
crowd
believe
goes
that?
wild. Look at those
Oh,
hazard
gosh.
stripes.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Those hazard
He
stripes.
touches it. He's like, is it real?
Is it real? That's so
Is this real life?
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man.
I'm
There's so many things that people are sending us that I wish I could do.
Yeah. I love it.
That's really creative.
So cool.
Oh my gosh. Bring it back. Oh, look at this.
You're going to cradle it in your arms.
How crazy is that? Oh my gosh.
Dude, wait. Now I want to touch it.
So cool.
Right?
Gosh, dude.
It's like
You have to
layers
touch-
and layers.
It's like a great. Yeah, you have to.
It's a good experience. You got to
gotta
touch it.
touch it.
Yeah.
You gotta feel it.
Would recommend.
Oh.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's even the grading. I don't think the grading comes in a.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
It's
no,
a drop pod
this
kit,
is
I
all
think.
custom. This is
Right.
whole plate. That's what I'm saying. It's like layers of custom plate.
Man, if you
You
drop
see
that,
Toby
I'll be
over
so upset with you.
So it's magnetized. Which are also really well placed. They just kind of pop back in.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I say.
We're
Now
shook on
we
the
have
couch.
to play with the drop pod.
Shooken.
Which, if we have grav devs, so if somebody is sending us grav devs, I will put grav devs in that drop pod.
devs!
You cannot stop me. I learned at Charity Hammer that you can competitively play grav dev drop pod, and like people will laugh at you, but you will still win games.
As long as people forget that you can't screen Morgan Vol
No, he won lots of other games. Okay.
including against you, if I recall.
No, not him. The guy with the grav
Oh,
dev
okay.
drop pod won lots of other games. It wasn't. He didn't only win because somebody forgot. You can't screen Celestine like that.
Fair enough. All right. This is from Kenny.
What's up, Kenny?
Hibanzo. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Webanzo? New Bonzo? Thanks, Kenny.
One of those. New Bonzo.
Yes.
Garbanzo beans.
Oh, this is the Sephora one. I love it. It's so classic. Like, if you,
He crosses it out and
Like-
then writes Titan Watch.
I feel you 100,000%.
That's pretty great.
It's so good. Sephora boxes are great. Actually, you know what's also great is FabFitFun boxes. It's a
I don't know what that is.
it's a subscription service where you get like kind of like random stuff, mostly like makeup, I think, for that one. So Mel has it, and they come with amazing cardboard boxes with like different designs, and they're sturdy and they close really. Oh, they're great. So I have a bunch of those for all my stuff at home. This is also really well.
You know what has a really high quality, while we're on the topic of boxes, you know what else is packaged really well? Really sturdy packaging, is a bunch of the Oculus stuff. Comes in like really expensive packaging.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know if you've ever ordered yourself some VR headsets.
I have. Well,
Packaging's nice.
for work, yes.
Good, it's a quality box.
Good stuff, All right.
Whoa, there's a
we got
lot
a
of
letter.
letterage.
Do you want a knife?
A Kniffy?
No, you got it.
I'm okay.
Do you think we can read it?
It says, you can read this out loud if you want. I didn't use a swear or say anything naughty.
That's not the only reason we're concerned.
I didn't use a swear. We just don't want to. You guys can totally write letters to us, just personal letters.
Right.
Yeah.
Not like weirdly, but just, and we don't have to read them.
Yeah.
All right, hello Titans. Here we go. This also clears up the New Bonzo thing.
Okay.
It's your boy, New Bonzo, pronounced New Bonzo, like Garbanzo. It says all this. by
New
the way.
Banzo. Okay. Because in my head, I always read that as New Banzo, and I
Yeah.
recognize that name from Discord.
It's New
Now
Bonzo.
he just corrected
Bon.
me.
New Bonzo.
Yeah.
Now I know.
B-A-H-N.
Now
Now I know.
New Bonzo. Here's my 130-point contribution to the insanity that is the Titan Watch army.
Nice.
I may have gone slightly overboard, but I mean, y'all got 4K cameras, and I got to go hard on my 1% of this army, right? Anyway, thank you all for your work you do and all the effort you put into your content, and that I enjoy every week.
Nice.
Hope to see you on the tabletop someday. Your boy, Nibonzo.
Thanks.
Get ready
130
to
points.
scan that
Do
QR
we?
code.
Then there's like, that was like this much of it. Now there's this much that says, P.S. You don't have to read this stuff out, but it might be useful.
Okay.
But also it might spoil it. So,
Okay.
so I'm going to hold
Do you
out.
guys have
spoil it.
guesses? 130 points.
130
130
points.
What is it? What is it? What is it? It has to fit in
It's
that
a plane.
box.
I think it's a
130
plane. Is the
points?
plane 130? That's my face. Don't do that.
The potato plane?
No, the Death Watch plane.
Oh.
Is that 130?
No, it's got to be more than 130.
It's a transport with las cannons, or with missiles, so yeah, it's probably more than
It's
130.
probably more than 130.
I'm just
don't
curious
know.
what this QR code is.
It could be another flyer. I'm going to go with another flyer. We're definitely wrong.
It's definitely. Oh wow.
Well, you don't know what's in that box.
it could be anything.
It's a
it could be
school
a
bus.
single character.
That's the shape I'm getting
It could be
here.
a single character. It's actually just a Watchmaster.
Yeah. Oh, we were bamboozled.
Oh, he went overboard.
Oh,
He definitely went overboard.
What? Oh my god.
Oh, it's got like
Holy
oaths of moment on it.
Amazing.
Look, there's this. The wax seal has the Titan logo.
You guys are
Oh my
wild.
gosh.
And you know what it says? It says, can't change the past.
Yes.
Good talk. Always be charging the blah, blah, blah. Sevens. This is nuts. I really don't want to break
Wait,
this seal.
smell it.
I know, right?
Smell it.
Is it Baja Blast?
Wait till you open it. Maybe the smell's on the inside. Also, maybe the smell is gone.
Smells like Pottery Barn.
Is there a way?
I really don't want to ruin it.
Oh, but you have to do
I have to.
something.
Oh, hold on, hold
Oh,
on.
there's tape. There's tape. We
on-
solved it.
Okay.
It was just it was cleverly hidden.
But the wax seal is gonna have to.
Yeah, we'll have to. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Is it?
Yep,
Yep.
this is where the wax seal has to.
Yep.
I can tell you what. Don't leave that wax seal in your car, because the last.
Oh, it's a real
All right,
wax
it's a
seal.
real
It's
wax
real
seal,
wax,
first of all.
because I went
Gosh.
to Doubles
Oh my-
SoCal with Brian.
Sorry. Yeah.
And they gave us like wax seal oath papers, and it is melted very deep into the backseat of my car.
Oh no.
That's amazing. Guys,
And
this
it's-
is crazy.
The press is even Titan Watch.
Yeah.
Or Titan.
This is also Titan Watch. It says blah 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 Titan sevens. I see Rod in here.
Oh no.
Hardy har har. And it's like metal. It's
That's
metal.
awesome.
This is crazy, my man. All right.
I'm already taken back.
I don't. Should we glam cam or after? I guess afterwards.
Afterwards.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
there's another letter.
Another letter
Letter
with another
number
wax
2.
seal.
Quick, smell it.
Wait.
Oh, smell the inside of the box.
my gosh.
It's very strong, right?
It's very strong.
He made a 40K perfume. This is a custom, never before seen or smelled. Adrian's like soaking it in. He's dying over
It
here.
smells like rubber. I like it.
He's huffing the box you sent us.
Yeah, that actually was probably a very poor decision.
That was not a good
Could be
idea.
literally anything.
For so many reasons.
You really took it in.
Could be literally anything. It's actually just cocaine in there.
Oh, wow.
He's huffing it too. I'm not
Richard,
huffing
you gotta get
the
it
box.
wet.
Get
Just
it on
give
this.
a
Get it
good
on this.
smell. Get a good smell.
There's a good like hint of wood too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
could just be the box.
Could be the box. You were like looking. You're like, it's the end. It's gonna be the box. Oh my god.
All right, I will be the bearer of this box for
All
now.
right. So I'm really loving these communique kind of attaches that we're getting.
Oh, nice.
So cool. We'll glam cam this for you guys, okay? Ultimate Segmentum Special Orders number 2401, 4.3 plus DC PPM M41. Request for Watch Fortress founding approved by order of Redacted, and the Order of Xenos request to found Chapter Watch Fortress Titan in the St. Clarius sector has been approved. Watchmaster Adira Sornes will be dispatched from Blank to aid this founding. His dossier compiled by Inquisitor Blank will follow. All Battle Brother reinforcements will arrive by 3.1 AUG CM M41.
Wow.
So yeah, this is Adira Sornes.
Well, that's like a real date. That's the date that all the Titan Watch is supposed to be here.
Whoa! 3.1 August 3rd? 31st?
August 31st.
31st. 3.1.
That's soon.
That's very soon. I mean,
Why is the deadline so short? I guess this started a long time ago.
this is at an accelerating pace. And then it has all the background on them at the very, very bottom. Suffer not the Xenos to live. Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. Well, now you just pet in the box.
No, there's like
You
a
didn't even smell it. Now you're petting
there's
it.
like a cushiony thing at the top. It was nice.
He skipped a step.
Yeah, there's a nice cushion at the top.
All
All
right,
right,
what's
am
next?
I gonna make a mess on the floor? I think I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very careful to not make a mess on the floor. Oh, all right. So everybody who guessed a plane is wrong because it fits in my hand.
The 130
the
points was.
Base.
Is it Artemis? Is Artemis 130?
All right, you can keep huffing this box.
Okay.
130 points. I think it's a Watchmaster.
Yeah.
Wait, we know it's a Watchmaster.
Yeah,
It literally says rank
130 points?
Watchmaster.
Wow, we were joking about it, but it's
We're so
actually
dumb.
right.
I mean, that's like the points that a Watchmaster costs, roughly. All right, I'm gonna be very careful with this. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Lots of tape. Well taped. Oh, well bubble wrapped. Here we go.
Nice.
Moment of truth.
It
We should
might-
put. How are we gonna glam cam all
There
this?
might be another
Huh?
layer.
We'll carry him over there.
There is another layer. All right. Okay.
Super protected.
Back to the knife.
The box in a box.
I would rather super
wrap.
protected
No, you're right.
than super not protected.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if after all this you just broke it.
No, totally.
I won't. I wouldn't.
Please
I
don't.
wouldn't dare. I shan't, as John would say. It is fiddly. There are
Oh,
fiddly
wow.
bits. I'm gonna have to be
it's so
careful.
It's
with
like
this.
wrapped around
He's gonna
different
break it.
parts of the mount.
Oh, he broke
Okay. All right. This is. Okay. This is like surgery. We'll make it. We're gonna get through this. Watch, Captain. All right. Okay. All right. No, that tape's got to go. This is great content. I hope
is
the
great
internet
content.
is riveted by
The box
me.
is
We
awesome.
can take in the box.
Yeah, let's take in
Okay,
the box.
we got it.
While you're fiddling.
Yep. You box it up.
Camera change.
All right. Camera change. Oh.
Whoa.
The box is too large.
Ow. Shocked by the camera.
Oh, look at that box. It's so cool.
It's amazing.
Such a cool box. And the parchment.
Yeah.
Someone said we need a trash bin.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
There we go. Look at that. Amazing.
Think about it later.
I'm gonna continue to fiddle.
Oh my gosh.
Don't go
peanuts
anywhere,
everywhere.
chat.
Even
Oh.
blacked out some parts. Redacted.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we might want to go back to the knife. Are you launching peanuts at me?
Yeah.
How dare you? All right. I got there. We got there.
That box, it's nuts.
This box is very cool, but we got to zoom back in for the actual Titan Watch member himself. We're gonna. Oh, wrong way. All right, look at that box. Look at how beautiful that box is. Ooh, that's high quality card stuff right there.
It's like worn too.
Yeah.
It's funny.
well done,
People who
well
have like
done.
actually made things can appreciate
Right.
things that have been made.
It's like
I know that
he
sounds
accidentally spilled his coffee on it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Look at this guy.
That's bananas.
Look, what?
What?
Oh my gosh.
I keep not physically looking at models and walking over to the clam cam and looking at them through the TV and being surprised because I never looked at the model.
That is.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's so
It's
cool.
amazing. It's super high detail.
Nubanzo.
All right, I can leave him on the glam.
All right, yeah.
But
definitely-
is it not
Put him in the
in the
middle.
middle? But he's
gonna
taking
ride
a trip.
around like a carousel otherwise.
He's taking a trip. Look at that guy.
So nice.
Very
cool.
modeled to match the great atmosphere created from the package.
Yes. No, we
spoiled.
love this. We are so spoiled. Oh
I don't
my
know if we
God.
deserve our community.
Well, we don't. That's the thing.
community's
We're just
pretty
very
awesome.
lucky. We are going to be doing probably several videos about this, but we're going to be doing kind of big coverage because we want to share with everyone the amazing community we have, and the amazing stuff that we have here. So all this stuff, even all like these extra, like your lore about them, we want to make this all publicly available.
Yeah.
We want to make a video about it, if not more.
The
It's gonna be
QR
super
code
cool.
at the bottom of
Yeah.
that was to a drive folder that has the STLs. So for like the shoulder pad, and I think there's two different shoulder pads. There's a shoulder pad with the
Yeah.
lettering in it that's like blah blah blah
Yeah.
and hardy hard.
I can't believe
and
it.
then there's the Titan shoulder pad
Yeah.
that has our logo.
That's amazing.
And there was one more STL in there.
I'm probably going to
for
steal
something
that
else.
box as a dice box for tournaments.
Oh yes, that's so cool.
We can fight for it.
No,
Adrian
you can
called
have it.
dibs already.
I don't need to carry many dice. You play Orcs. You can
I do
carry-
play Orcs, yeah, and AdMech, so. Oh my gosh.
So that was mail time, huh?
That was meal time.
That was mail.
It's taco time.
Woof. All right.
Should we answer some questions?
Let's answer some questions.
Is there a lot of tacos in here? Okay.
you're still-
I can.
still
Were
around.
you worried?
Yeah, I want to be able to eat some at the end.
Yeah.
You know.
This might be food. Well, it's drinks for 4 people. Unless.
It is. Who was the fourth person?
I don't know. Maybe you thought Mel was here in person or something?
Oh, we have more super chats than we did when we started.
Oh jeez.
I guess that's not the most surprising.
Funny how that works.
But thank you, Maxwell. This is a Custodes question for QA. Is taking 8 Alaris and Sagittarum at 1,000 points to then unleash the Lions too mean at 1,000 points?
Huh.
Are you guys planning on playing any of the new Kill Team with the Emperor's Janitors? First, yes, when we play Kill Team, because I will require that we play Kill Team. It's going to happen. I will play Custodes.
That's literally what we said on Tuesday too.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
were like, yeah, it's up in the air, and then but like Bridger will totally want
Bridger
to play.
will want to do it, so we're going to do it.
The embargoes on Kill Team are weird, so I just won't say anything. Because I've seen channels saying things where I'm like, are we allowed to say that? Can we just open the book and just show it? That doesn't seem right. But they're more established as content creators than I am, so I'll leave that to them. New Kill Team, it's exciting. I'll play Custodes.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it there.
We will have more to discuss very soon. Because I know what you're talking about.
I mean,
Soon.
I've seen channels that just like, they're established channels, and they're just like,
Yeah.
so go watch those channels if you want to see things now.
Is 8 Alaris?
You're digging me out of the hole that I've dug myself
Yeah.
into.
Yeah, you
8
did.
Alaris
And
and
Unleash the Lions at 1K?
Sagittarum at 1,000 points. Is that mean? No, it's awesome. Do it. Like, what
I think it's cool. It's nasty, but
is
Do
it?
it,
Is
yeah.
it that nasty though? It's
mean-
just funny.
It's funny.
so you know how the Unleash the Lions, the reason why it's interesting is because it's so unreliable to kill one thing.
Yeah,
That's doubly true for 1,000 points.
that's true. That's true. But you lose like before Psychic Awakening. Oh, you guys are both just chowing down. Before Psychic Awakening,
Chat convinced me.
Custodes, Unleash the Lions was really great because we didn't have many force multiplier strats, and it was like, you got to deal with models that are like, you don't know how much it takes to commit, so maybe in your move phase you will undercommit or overcommit, and now you're like kind of screwed, right? That was before Psychic Awakening. Then we got Psychic Awakening, where we got some of the best force multiplier strats in the entire game. It's like if you turn off your rerolls, we have -1 strength, and then the one specific to Terminators, ignore AP 1 and 2. These are massive stratagems where you want a big break of Alaris.
Right.
So there was a period where people still tried to Unleash the Lions, but I think you give up more than you get
Right.
by doing it. Like, you get, can I kill 1 Alaris with 5 of this? Okay, no, now I have to put 10 in. Did I want to do that? No. But if I don't Unleash the Lions, it's like I have to put my whole army to maybe kill 2.
Right.
And I like that scenario better.
That's true. I will say, though, 1,000 points, you also have half the CP.
That's true.
But I do, despite that, agree with you, I think.
Well, Unleash the Lions is like 2 or 3 on
but
its own.
per game. The other ones, it's like...
Yeah, you're spending like 2 every turn
Yeah.
on one strategy.
Yeah. But I think, we agree that, like, nah, it's not mean.
Long story short, yeah, it's not too mean.
I think it's okay.
It's, what's more mean? 5 Venatori.
Yeah, that's mean.
Because they'll pick up anything you want every turn.
Yeah.
And be pretty hard to kill
They'll
every
shoot
turn.
and kill 2 things, charge and kill a third. Yeah. And then just not die. Yeah?
Yeah.
Totally.
So don't play 5 Venatori in 1,000 points. Unless you want to be mean. Then go for it.
It's true. Cobra wants us to know that the Baja Blasts were both for you.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Thank you, Willow.
Thank you.
Y'all, I need an adult.
Yeah.
I'm making a Terminator Sorcerer Lord, and notice the Chain Fist bit only has a middle finger and a thumb. Why is this weapon so cool but so bad, James?
They are so cool.
They are very cool.
I don't know why they didn't quite get the love that they deserved.
Dude, who cares? Do it anyway. It's so cool.
They're just awesome, especially it's for a Terminator Sorcerer, so
Yeah.
this is Chaos. You gotta do it. That's awesome.
You gotta do it.
That's so cool.
I'm really into Chain Fists. Like,
Really?
weird weapon that I gravitated towards very early in the game.
Yeah.
Love Chain Fists.
It is
and
really
you know this, because I played one of our first games together. I played a squad of 5 Cataphractic Terminators, all with Chain Fists. And I was like, I'm gonna Veil of Time. I'm gonna make my 9-inch deep strike charge, and I'm gonna kill you, John. I'm gonna get you real good. And then I failed the charge twice and lost the game. On the spot, lost the game. It was like a 400-point
I had,
unit
like,
dead.
I
Yeah.
had like a bunch of disintegrator cannons. It's like playing Dark Eldar. Like totally comp list.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
We still had a great time back then.
I bet.
I mean, we do now as well, but
Things were simpler.
things were simpler, definitely. Things
Yeah.
were simpler back then. Thanks again, Nurgle Matthew. Man, this guy's an alien.
Are you a hive mind? We need to know.
It's got to be at least 6 people. Any less than that, they're not sleeping.
You're just
They're
like
taking shifts.
conspiracy theorist, man.
At least 6 people. That's my guess.
Okay.
Phenomenal display of skills, lads. Army's looking radical. Great as always. Thanks, Titans, and thank you, Titan community. Happy war gaming.
Happy war gaming.
Wow, thank you so
Thanks
much.
Thanks, Nurgle Matthew.
I really want to talk to Nurgle Matthew.
I know. I just want to know.
I just want to know.
I want to know.
How many voices? Will it be my voice? Maybe it's me.
Are you part of it?
Am I Nurgle Matthew? Thank you, Liam. G'day, fellas. Couple rules questions. Does a resurrected model make a unit count as moving? Eradicators revived by Apothecary. No.
It does not. You're just placing them,
Yep.
and the unit. Yeah, that's it. The unit hasn't arrived from reserves or deep strike or anything.
If they already moved, then they counted as moving.
Yep. Yep.
If they didn't move, and is it still model by model?
No, I think now pretty much
over
everything
that.
is the whole unit.
Yeah. So unit counts as having moved or not.
There's no hard and fast rule for it, but it seems like everywhere that it comes up, it's always the whole unit now,
Yeah.
which is fine. Keeps it simpler, I guess.
So you can't just do a thing where like, because this used to be a thing where you would have like 5 TAC Marines and one of them would have a heavy weapon.
Yep.
And you would move the 4 and leave the 1 guy stationary.
Yep.
And he would not take the heavy penalty. But I don't think that's true anymore.
Yeah.
Now the unit counts as moving.
I tried to do it the other day, pretty recently actually, and chat was like, no. And I was like, okay.
Can't do that.
Because we also recently learned it's the same for craters.
Oh,
if
if anybody
any part
touches
of
the whole-
crater,
yeah, the whole
unit,
Yeah.
which is counterintuitive, but
Brutal.
again, simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, David. Hey, what is your take? What is your take on to bring Warhammer 40K to the next level, to go 100% rules in the app and convert the book production into Crusade campaign books?
I think definitely all the rules should be available digitally. I think they're doing this really weird thing right now where they're halfway like totally everything's gonna be in the app and blah blah blah. But then also like you can also only buy your book physically to then unlock in the app.
Right.
And like I mean, we're seeing it now with poor Brian. He's in the Bahamas. He can't
get
books. He didn't take like new books, so he's like, "Can you guys send me the code?" He's
Right,
just trying
right.
to it's so stupid. It's not like in the digital age. So
yeah. Well, it's one of those things where like if all the books went digital, it would be good for the game and probably bad for the company. At least in the short term. Long term, it's probably good for the company. But it's hard to make that short term. Like most people don't pass the marshmallow test. Where it's like if I give you a marshmallow now, or if you wait a minute, I'll give you 2.
Right.
People don't pass the marshmallow test. Certainly businesses don't pass the marshmallow test.
No,
They're
they
like,
don't.
oh, marshmallow now? Yes. Because now is guaranteed. A minute from now, I could be out of business. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they're not going to take the short-term loss of like not selling these hardcover books to put everything digital until they are absolutely forced to.
Yeah.
Because that's business, guys. Everybody hates GW for being a business. I'm like, come on. Their
Yeah.
sole purpose in life is to continue existing as a business.
Yeah, that's true.
We would have no game
You're right.
if they made poor decisions.
If they made too many poor decisions.
Yes. If they made slightly more poor decisions than they make today, we would probably not have Warhammer. Yeah, thank you, Omnisci Sphinx.
Hey.
After seeing the Sister Dreadnought, was the Grey Knight Nemesis... After seeing the Sister Dreadnought, was the Grey Knight Nemesis... This is an autocorrect. This is an autocorrect. What was the Grey Knight Nemesis? No.
Basically,
Is it getting an update?
probably just being like, "What's up with that?" Hey, what's up with that?
No, it's probably not getting an update. It would have already come out. The
No.
one new Grey Knight model was the character, right?
Castellan Crow.
There
Which,
you go.
by the way, we need to
That's right.
get the box. This isn't a call for help, but we need to get the box.
Well, you said it on there, so.
I know. Yeah.
Oops.
We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
It's not like an Orcs box situation.
I actually don't know Castellan Crow's
Stats?
stats or rules.
I swear your ears just drooped for a second. When you couldn't find the word. You were like, I can't remember the words. What is it? I haven't looked at the new one, but apparently he's
Cool.
baller. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's super cool.
He's really good.
Funny enough, he was one of the cooler old models.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have picked him to redo. But whatever, the new one looks amazing.
Who's the tiny guy with a sword that's strength 4 AP 01 damage?
Crow?
The named character. Is that Crow?
With the white helmet?
For
I don't know what the model
1
looks
damage?
like. It's strength 4 AP 01 damage.
Like
He had a sword that
he
did
used to be
nothing.
like that?
Huh.
We've talked about this before. Right? It's the guy that has the demon sword, but he won't use it as a demon sword.
Yes.
I think it is Crow.
That's Crow?
Oh, wow.
I think so. He's like a really cool guy.
Man, I hope his stats got better. Because
Right?
his stats were down.
No, he's good now. He's good now.
Stats were down.
But yeah, the Grey Knight Dreadnought thing, like, it's a controversial model. Like,
The Dread Knight?
yeah.
I love it.
I don't know what to
Who
say.
doesn't like the Dread Knight?
That says
lot of people.
it was Crow, it looks like. Yeah.
It was
Alright.
Crow, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool,
well, I really hope his rules got better because he was a joke.
Yeah.
That was like that was more offensive than Trajan having a D3 damage axe. It's like you cannot
true.
give a named character no weapon at all.
Yeah. I love
That's just not reasonable. Thanks, Andrew. Will we get to see a pure Valor's Heart list at some point in the future? Each new book has more and more options for mortals and tons of AP 1 and 2. What do you think, Adrian?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't want to bring it today because it was already going to be a tough game, you know?
Mean.
That would have been tacking towards beating them.
Sure.
And the Bloody Rose also haven't had a good game recently. So I thought it was a good opportunity to kind of show both.
It was a good slugfest, too. I liked it.
Such a slugfest. Yeah, exactly. So, but we will for sure. That's on my list. Like, other than showing just new sister stuff that I want to try, Valor's Heart is the next one to just be played.
We got to get 9 Nundums on the table.
Yes, we have to
When are we
build
doing
and
that?
paint 6 more. And I also have a bunch more sacrosancts and characters and that's to do.
Yeah.
So
We're in deep, man.
we're in way too deep.
I'm like starting to get into the hobby thing. I know that sounds dumb. I've been on this channel for years, but like
That's okay.
I've been starting to get buried under the hobby, just like you guys, and I'm like,
It's a lot. There's just always work
just
ahead
keeps
of you.
going.
Yeah.
Forever.
It's fine
never
if you're like,
stops.
if it's manageable. Like, you want it to be forever because it's like what you enjoy, but like,
I don't want it to accumulate significantly
Yes.
faster than I can get rid of it.
exactly.
You know?
That's the thing. That's the metric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is accumulating way faster.
Good
than I
luck.
can get through it.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Way faster. And I'm doing a very small portion of the non-essential parts of our hobbying.
Yes.
And I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that. That is too much.
Right.
Thanks, I Am's Jams.
What's up?
It's a good name.
Yo.
Hey Titans, glad I could finally catch a stream and afford to become a member.
Woo.
Good luck with the game.
Oh, well, thank
Well,
you.
thanks.
You know,
Appreciate
definitely treat yourself well, and you know.
Yeah, if you can't afford it, don't.
Yeah, take care of
don't
yourself,
sweat it.
man.
We totally
We're
get
fine. We're
Yeah.
chill.
it. But we also do appreciate it. We see you. So thanks for hanging.
Absolutely.
You do you. And keep having a cool name.
Yeah.
Thank you, Caldorf. Evening, Titans, and welcome back, Bridger. It was great to see the awesomeness of the Warhammer community on display at Charity Hammer.
Yes.
Any thoughts on Kill Team? I have lots
Many
of thoughts. I am very excited about it. That's all I will say. Those are
fair.
my thoughts.
It's gonna be dope.
I'm really excited to play Kill Team. I really want to play some Kill Team.
Yeah,
We
he's
for
had
sure will.
he's had the book for weeks now.
I
Yeah.
have been reading those books. All I can say. Thanks again, Matthew Nurgle. What an awesome guy.
Oh my goodness.
John and Bridger, I'm sorry Morvenval touched ya. You're Golden Emperor or Nurgle Protect. Thanks for the great game, team. Well done.
Thanks, Nurgle Matthew.
Yeah, John,
Thanks,
how did you
man.
feel about getting touched by Morvenval?
Honestly, I thought it was a cool fight. I thought it was
Yeah.
a good fight.
Yeah.
The Drago and Morvenval. And then when she charged the Nemesis Dread Knight, I was like, oh yeah, totally. She has this. There's no way. There's no situation which
On that one.
in which he lives.
It did take the double fight.
Yeah.
And if you were at full health, I don't know if she would have done it.
Yeah, who knows?
Those
Yeah.
4-ups were a big deal.
I was
Yeah,
actually-
four-ups are big.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was really impressed at Drago fighting Morvenval because I
Yeah.
have fought Morvenval with a Telemon and Trajan simultaneously
Oh.
and lost very badly.
Yeah.
Very badly.
Well,
so,
how many points is Morven?
300-ish.
Oh wow.
280?
280 or 260.
Okay.
I think she's 280.
Like she's like
She's-
she's like 100
expensive.
points more.
Yeah, she's great though. She is
Yeah, she's like
extremely
100
well
points
priced.
more than. Well, she's 100 points more than Trajan. Trajan and a Telemon is way more points than her, and she slapped them around like they were weaklings.
Yeah. She's great.
Yeah.
I think Celestine is great too, but I still think that Morvenval is like that's where the
Oh yeah,
consistency
she's
is
great.
at.
It's
you
so
know?
easy to take her too in the Supreme Command.
Yeah, well that's the other thing too, and you get more HQ slots, which is nice.
Do you think they'll make Trajan a Supreme Commander?
They better. But they didn't make Drago,
hope
so
so.
who
Would
knows?
it, would it
Yeah, it's
actually
weird.
even really help Custodes, though? Like, what does getting one more HQ slot get me? Nothing. I don't want another HQ slot.
That's true. Once you have your bi-captain and your Trajan,
I'm happy.
even if you're not taking Trajan, even that second captain is kind of like, eh.
I don't even want it. I'll
Yeah.
take like a foot captain.
You're right.
Just
it's
because
like
it's the
minimal.
cheapest HQ.
Yeah. I guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't that be weird if they made him a Supreme Commander and I just didn't use him as a
I mean, honestly, it's the thing where I still wish that the Supreme Commander would like refund a
would give you something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or refund any detachment.
Yeah.
Like, what if you didn't have to take any troops?
Ooh.
Right?
If I could take like
That's a-
Trajan and a bunch of bikes.
That's a little crazy. Hold on. There's a lot of directions
Yeah.
we can go with
His
this.
ears
Hold
are
on.
like-
it gets
they perk up. He's like, I am
explain
in
this.
danger.
Yeah.
well, I mean, there's a lot of crazy things that can happen.
That
right?
would be awesome, though.
I think it'd be super cool.
We could have Trajan and his toys again. It would just be like Trajan and 3 Telemons and 3 Caladiuses, and that's an army. And you're like,
Maybe John's right about this.
We went from like, oh, we're custodes and we might have to pay an HQ tax, right? And then like no tax at all.
No tax for
never,
anything.
Never,
Yeah,
not even
yeah.
troops.
And this is what they do with it. God.
yeah, well, you know, it's pretty cool.
Shadow Wolf saying 265. Oof.
Oh, that's way too cheap.
She is too cheap.
More involved.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How
Think about
Gilman?
Trajan.
Gilman's
And
like,
think about her.
don't. You're hurting my feelings.
But Gilliman's still a weird comparison. People always compare her to Gilliman. To me, she's not comparable.
Right.
Because she's better than him in almost
Their
every way.
chapter masters are so weird and different.
Well, he's just like all Imperium because he's trying to
Nobody
be
gives
like
full rerolls in a bubble to all Ultramarines.
That's true.
That's an amazing and vastly different
That's
chapter
true.
master.
No,
than
you're
her.
right. That's true. He's an army multiplier.
Yeah.
And she's like a I will kill you. And me and one person are gonna bully you until you lose.
Yeah.
That's morbid.
Well, that's how people are playing her.
Because it's good.
If she couldn't put her buff on characters, she would be more of a support.
She would be reasonable.
She would be reasonable. I hope you don't change it, James. This is not me saying you should change it.
But real talk, James, you should change it. At least you shouldn't be able to put it on Celestine. That makes no sense.
I love it.
Mormon's like bossing around an angel.
Yeah.
Like she's a High Lord of Terra, I get
It's a
it.
collaboration.
But I don't think like Gilliman or Trajan could boss around Celestine.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't
Yeah,
work.
that's fair.
Thank you, Lily Minx. Hey, Tabletop Titans, love the stream. Always learn lots. Was wondering what kind of color did you use on your orcs for the blue color? Adrian.
Oh, I know this question.
She's been waiting for this.
I mean, answer. So my orc blue are primarily Vallejo blue green. It's classic. But the full recipe for doing all that blue and the squig hides, all the same stuff is I'll do a black base. I will do Vallejo emerald airbrush on everything, and then I will hit it up with Vallejo blue green on most parts. I'll kind of leave some emerald, and then I wash the whole thing with Agrex Earthshade, nice brown. Be careful not to do too much because it can take away the kind of shine to it.
Luster.
The luster, the zhuzh.
That's a new word for me.
The zhuzh.
I don't think that's a word.
Zhuzh it up. And but that's it. It kind of gives it like a nice earthier tone. That's it. So please enjoy.
Cool.
It's a great color. It really is.
It is.
You can't go wrong with like the
You're
teal,
elf-used.
blue.
It's so good.
I can't take you seriously with
Too
this
good.
ears.
I could feel them too. Like
Yeah, I feel like I could take
around.
him more seriously. Like I would believe anything he told me right now. He's been around. He's seen things.
You know, if we ever did a D&D campaign on the channel,
I'll be
my
required
God.
to wear these.
we would
things.
have to wear these ears all the time.
100%
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Steven. Hey, Titans. Necrons need some love. They're so restricted.
Yeah.
From Dynasty codes? Dynastic codes to command protocols, even core.
Yeah.
Would love to see a Warzone support for Destroyer Cult. Oh, that would be so cool if there was a
Yes.
Regiment of Renown for...
This is something we've been saying for a while. We need that. At a minimum to make the destroyers work and make them better, fix all the core stuff. That'd be amazing.
Awesome.
And I would generally like to see those other things fixed. I think that would be... It's probably
Really cool.
too late for an FAQ, but yeah.
Way too late for an FAQ.
Well, they would be straight up like changing the rules.
A year later, they're like,
oh yeah, guys, we should.
we wrote that
address this.
book wrong. That's our bad.
But I'm like, that should be a thing.
They did,
This should
and
be a thing.
that should be a thing. But
We have to wait for a new
never-
book now, or like
Yep.
a whole campaign supplement.
Well,
It comes
like-
back to the digital stuff, right? Hey, we just did a new patch. Like that's how digital games work. This character's overtuned. This unit's too whatever or not enough. We're gonna retune it.
Yes
live.
and no. Like
know?
digital games are like that because digital. That was me. My shoe on the.
That was so weird.
Like digital games are about the competition and the rules are strictly enforced by a computer. But this is not
Correct.
that. This is like most people play in their garage with their close friends and make up whatever rules they want. They're like, Destroyer Lord is a noble now, and he can be my warlord, and he is, and I can give him a warlord trait I made up.
Yeah.
And like that's how people play Warhammer, and that's fine, and it's fun, and it's cool. Like they write rules as suggestions. Is really what GW has been doing for 30 years.
Sure. That has been,
And so like they don't want to be a digital game where the rules are strict and enforced. I don't think they even want to write a good like hard set of rules that are very watertight, you know? It's a lot of work, and what do they get out of it?
I think they do want that, genuinely. But I agree there's diminishing returns for for it. So because yes, it would be super like I don't know, they would have to have it in such a way also that's easy to kind of see what the changes are. Because things would just change. You'd be like, oh, like this is a strength 4. You'd be like, oh no, it's strength 5. Apparently that changed at some point. That's a whole that's a whole question. But
Yeah, it's an interesting take.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Noah. Hey, Titans. My LGS is having a 2v2 tournament this Sunday. My partner is Death Company, and I'm Custodes, 1K
awesome.
each. Would y'all ever do a 2v2 2K stream? We get asked this all the time, and it's really just a question of logistics. It's like, how do we get 4 people around a table and not have it take 6 hours?
Yeah, 2v2 games take so long, right? Like when all the tournaments we've played in 2v2, all the events.
They're
like,
2-round games.
Right, yeah, you're lucky if you get to round 3.
what?
In the game, you play 2 rounds and then you're out of time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like two
Right.
two battle rounds.
I was like, what? You
And
played 2
then
games?
you're done. Like you don't actually play a full game
Right.
Warhammer. You just take secondaries that you can score turn 1 and 2, and you're like,
Yeah.
I got as many
funny.
points as I could.
Right.
Because the games just take forever. And they're fun. They're some of the most fun I've ever had in Warhammer.
Yeah.
But they're not logistically sound.
Yeah. I would never say never.
We'll try to figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's a hard problem to solve. Thank you, Lord Zeev. Death Guard. Classic T-Sense matchup. Sad Space Wolf noise.
I know. Look, we will do that game too. But I think like Zinch versus Nurgle is the classic matchup we're talking about because they are the polar opposites. They hate each other. And there's a lot of questions about how Death Guard is going to deal with Thousand Suns. So, you know, we're not like a comp channel. We're not always about like, well, how will you do this? Let us coach you into it. It's like, no. But we do generally want to see like, how does this change this game?
Right.
What's going to go on here?
That's a natural change, right? Like the meta's always going to shift, you know, the way you play the game with each new release, right? So
Exactly.
it's a natural way to adjust.
You know what's crazy? At Charity Hammer, nobody even considered Death Guard as like a real contender in comp.
Fascinating.
It's like not they're out of the picture.
Wow.
Them and Dark Angels both, because they're too slow and they don't trade.
Yeah,
Dark
it's
Angels
very
are
their movement's very telegraphed. Once you really know the matchup, you can really work around them, right?
So funny how it's changed.
Yeah.
6 months later.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jamie. Escalation gives Brotherhood recast, not Dominus. Yeah, I got that wrong. I got a lot of stuff wrong today. Today was not my day.
Escalation gives recast.
Books
not
tough.
dominant.
Side note, are Terminators worth it anymore? Depends on what you're going for. I think you could do a Terminator build, but I think if you're not leaning into Terminators, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot of good strats, right? You can still like take a crazy Terminator squad and do the same thing like I did to the not the Purgations, the Purifiers, and just like stack them up, and they can get like a crazy save now, right? They can get like a 0 up in cover and -1 because there's a +1 armor save.
Right.
But that's your game plan now, right?
Yeah.
Like you built around, I'm going to put 4 to 5 CP, maybe in one turn, into these Terminators.
No, it's mostly spells, which is cool. It's less CP dependent now.
Oh
+1
yeah, for the
armor's a
defensive
spell.
stuff, yeah, it would
Sanctuary's a
be.
spell. It's less draining than it was before.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because that was the biggest, your Purifier squad, when I saw how many CP it costs to keep them alive, I don't care what their points are, they're not worth it.
Yeah.
That's like, no army can afford to
That's a
spend
good,
that many CP.
yeah, that's a good comparison. Like, because Terminators are arguably a lot of points for taking them. So maybe if you're willing to spend more, points in your list rather than CP during the game, it's actually not a bad trade-off.
Well, it's like even last Saturday when I like Twist of Fate removed the invulns. I was like, aha! And then it's like, they
of Fate?
That's the new Death Hex.
Yeah. Why did they name all the spells something
It confuses
dumb
me too.
So it bothered me at first, but then I realized I was like, you know what? Originally, those spells existed in the CSM book. So if anything, they'll probably keep the names in the CSM book and change these ones. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, that's probably what it's going to be. I don't know for sure.
But did they have to choose names that were very similar to other spell names?
Twist of Fate? Oh, you mean Gaze of Hate and Gaze of Fate? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did they have to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, they had a 1-up save. So it's like, AP3, cool. They still have a 4-up. It was AP4 with Magnus. They still have 5-up.
Yeah.
So it's like basically, it was literally like an invuln. So I think there's ways to play into it if you're going to lean into them.
Cool.
Thank you, Colin. Thanks, guys, for all you do.
Oh, thanks.
Also, as born and raised Washingtonian, I'm both offended and wholeheartally agree with Bridges' earlier comment. I think it was the traffic. Like, anytime it's sunny and not raining, they forget how to drive. I think that's what I said.
It is. What are you going to do
Given,
with yourself?
I was only there for like a week, but that was the impression I got by the number of accidents there were on sunny days.
Look, I think the week that you spent there, totally accurate.
Yeah.
I think you know everything there is to know about Washington.
Dude, the farther north you get, the more it rains all the time. And they have this weird phenomenon.
Yeah?
Get
That
this.
works.
No, get this. Midnight, 3 a.m. even. It's actually pretty comfortable. It's like, 60. That's not bad, right? I mean, that's here. Like here at midnight, 3 a.m., it's 60 degrees. 6 a.m. drops to like 56. 7 a.m. drops to like 50. And you're like, what is happening? The sun is rising and it is getting colder. What is going on? It was very hard to sleep between like 4:30 and 7.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
That morning cold.
You Northwesterners, you got weird stuff going on. Thank you, Ethrian, Brotherhood Champion. Sorry, packing peanuts were pulled from a paint carrier I bought. Baja was painted with speed, a single stream time was primed, box was magnetized to keep it all together.
Oh, dang. Speedy.
You painted
Wow.
that guy in one stream?
Probably a John and Adrian stream, though.
Oh, right. So like 6 to 7 hours?
Yeah.
All right. Still, that's
really
impressive.
good.
Because
It's
you know
like-
what I can do in 6 to 7 hours?
Stream.
Prime and base code. That's like what I got in me.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially if you want to commission, models, it's good to do it in a timely manner, right? Yeah. Definitely make the most of your time. It's worth it.
Did somebody just ask if we're really eating Taco Bell?
Really eating Taco Bell.
Welcome
to the channel.
Welcome to the Good Dog. Our table is covered in what remains of Taco Bell and some beautiful models that got sent to us. This is the Good Dog.
Yeah, I tried to eat I tried to eat a burrito. I only got halfway done.
What?
So
couldn't do it.
Do we have more burritos?
No, I made sure to claim at least one burrito.
Nice. The last burrito is mine.
There you go.
Thank you. Your waifu is trash. That's not very nice. Love everybody's waifus. Any way you see to make Magnus competitively viable in New Thousand Suns Codex, slightly underwhelmed by him, and he feels very much like a glass sledgehammer, crazy versatile and reliable, but fragile. There was some talk about this, because this was being revealed during Charity Hammer. People were going crazy. Like, that's all anybody wanted to talk about at like 3 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
Was like, oh, the Thousand Suns rules are out. People kept saying things to me, and I was like, yep. And I was, yep.
Yep.
Pretty cool, huh? Like, oh, Magnus has all the spells. Yep. Magnus is -1 damage. Yep. He lost his 3-up invuln. Yep. And that was the end of the conversation about Magnus.
And you can't warp time him anymore.
You can't really competitively play him without a 3-up invuln and warp time.
It's so, he's just not tough.
He takes 2 turns to get across the board, and then what?
Yeah. I don't know, man. They really did him dirty.
Is that how I would put it? No. I think they did him so that he will not automatically destroy home games.
Yeah. You think he won't still do that?
At home?
Yeah.
No, I think you'll shoot I think in your home game you'll have 2 las cannons and 2 crack missiles or something, right? 4 d6 damage shots a turn. And it'll take him 2 turns to get there. And in your home game, he's going to charge something insignificant.
Yeah.
In 3 turns, you can kill him with 4 d6 damage weapons and plank fire, right? He's not actually going to...
Yeah.
He'll do stuff. He'll have fun in your home game, but he's not going to take it over. Whereas with a 3-up invuln, -1 to hit, and warp time, he is unkillable in a home game.
Yeah, funny, the loss of warp time for me is actually the biggest thing. Because there's no potential to just jump in there and totally throttle the damage and just get all his points back in 1 turn. I think if you were to try to make him work, it would have to be in a list that's just threat overload, and they're just the last thing that he can deal with, and everything else is just immediately more pressing.
What would be more pressing than Magnus?
Mortarion.
But he's harder to kill. You look at the 2 of them and you're like, similar output, I can kill Magnus way faster.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I'll just kill Magnus.
I don't know, honestly.
Which is fine. I mean, if I get another couple turns with Mortarion, I'm laughing it up, dude. I would have a great time with Mortarion on turn 4.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe Magnus and Morty... No, that's not what...
It's not.
Don't say it.
I started saying it, no.
Because it was a thing, and now it's just a worse version. So, I don't know, it's tough. We will play him, not every game, obviously, but we'll continue to play him because he is cool and he generally makes for interesting games.
We didn't play him Saturday, did we?
We did, and the Grey Knights, funny enough, don't have a million options. Well, it depends how shooty you are. So the Saturday list wasn't that shooty. Even this list actually wasn't that shooty, not into him. And Magnus totally got his points back Saturday, by a lot. He killed a Grandmaster Dread Knight and a unit of Paladins and an Apothecary. And he did great.
Yeah.
But it was because he couldn't be shot down, which wasn't enough.
Right.
So again, some lists you'll have play, but you won't have play against enough lists to be truly competitive.
Right.
Yeah.
I think even Orcs can just dunk on him.
Yeah.
Number of attacks.
Well, not just number of
and the shooting.
The chip shooting, and then the mortals on the charge, and then the damage 3 and 4 attacks.
Funny thing is he has play into Drakar, actually, I think.
Yeah.
You play him defensively. The Dark Lances are so inconsistent, which is good for him. And then, he can kind of countercharge mortal wounds, counter whatever. So it's Yeah.
It's interesting.
My point just being like it really depends, but that's not what you need in a competitive army.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tree. My coworkers really want me to go home. That's what this is. I need Bridger to stop ignoring his friends, get on League so we can play Flex together. Cole's bestest friends. You guys don't have work tomorrow, but I do.
Yeah.
And it's almost midnight.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Are you back on League? I know you.
I mean, I really just play with.
Yeah.
these guys?
You I think at the beginning of COVID or something, you really got into it, right? And then you kind of fell off a little bit.
Beginning of
Or
COVID.
maybe
I think
that's
that's true.
Time ago. Beginning of
I don't even
COVID.
remember.
there was
I
a time
think
where
I
you
joined
just played
this
League.
company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this was right before that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going hard then, and then I stopped entirely.
And now
And
you're
then-
trying to do the casual thing.
Yeah, now I play like when I have time, which is not often, but also like they just ping me and then I play. And that's it.
Nice.
I'm just like, if I have an excuse to not work, that is somebody else motivating me to not work.
Right.
Yeah,
That's all it takes. It's like, okay, cool. I'll not work now. Done. You solved it. So yeah, I'll be home in, I don't know, like 20, we'll call it 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, that is optimistic.
Yeah, it is. Even 30 minutes is probably optimistic.
It is.
But I'll say 30 minutes, get there in 45 minutes. They'll be fine. Last one of the night. Thank you, Michael. Have a whole weekend better than the brief moment when Idahoans enjoy getting the Codex early before they remember that they still live in Idaho.
Oh, jeez.
Daggers. Just daggers.
Yeah. There were a lot of Charity Hammer conversations about Idaho because Danny McDevitt moved to Idaho from Alaska.
That's right.
And Idaho is somehow
From Alaska?
worse than Alaska.
Jeez. Well, I saw he brought potatoes as gifts for his opponents.
No, they had potatoes as gifts for him.
What's that?
Oh wait, no, you're right. He had
Yeah.
potatoes as gifts for Seth, and Seth gave him a yodeling pickle.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
And then they proceeded to have a very tense game
With the yodeling pickle in the middle.
with the yodeling pickle.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
I was really torn because you were playing at the same time. I was like, but I really want to see Orcs versus Admech. Like, I want to see this.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was good. It was good.
Dude, Danny picked up that list out of nowhere. It's just like,
Yeah. It's really good, dude. That's
so strong.
it's so good.
Admech make me want to cry.
Yeah. It's really
They're
gross.
disgusting.
We do it?
We did it. That's
We did
all
the
the super
thing.
chats
Yeah.
and all of the mail and most of the Taco Bell.
That was one heck of a second show.
Right?
Jeez. Oof. Well, thank you guys for joining us. John, thank you for a great game, as always.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Bridger.
Thank you, Adrian.
Keep doing what you're doing. And then before we close out, I just want to remind you guys what's coming up. On Saturday, of course, we have the return of the 1,000 Suns. This is going to be launch day, so you guys can get your Grey Knights and your 1,000 books in hand. Come back with your questions. We can talk about them more. We love to talk about Warhammer.
They'll have the books and we won't.
You guys might have them before us. We don't have to thank Games Workshop because we're not
Take pictures for us.
reading it.
Send us pictures
Oh my God.
No.
We're literally not going to have the books because we didn't
No,
pre-order it.
we're missing data sheets. Right?
No, we literally. Oh my God, it's so dumb. Anyways, I just
Seriously,
realized,
guys.
yeah, because they're gonna be all sold out. We didn't pre-order it because we were supposed to get it. Wow. Maybe they'll arrive
Do
tomorrow.
you think that if people mailed us the book, it would get here before?
At this rate, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mail us your book. Keep your book.
Keep your book.
We have books
We'll
coming.
get a hold of it. Anyways, so Saturday I'll be playing 1,000 Suns. Bridger will be playing the Death Guard.
Death Guard.
It's
I gotta
like-
get you a list
You do probably tonight.
tonight.
A classic non-Space Wolves matchup against the 1,000 Suns. It's gonna be sick. And then Tuesday, for you members, we're gonna have a vote on which Grey Knights Brotherhood, aka Sword Club, you want to have John be playing.
Sword Club.
And I will be playing something that just is an interesting fight against them. So it's gonna be the Grey Knights
Yeah.
focus. It's gonna be awesome. Woof. All right, guys. Well, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch you next time on the Tabletop. Bye.
Bye.